All right, let's switch scenes here. 1 second here. Boom. Hello? Hold on, let me unmute. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me good? Are we good? Are we Gucci?
Yeah. Can you hear me
Nice.
good?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Perfect.
So welcome to the show. It's like your third time here, you know?
Yeah. I should just make a camp here and just fall asleep on under your desk or something.
Oh yeah. You brought some beverages. You brought some Pepsi?
Beppis?
Beppis.
Yeah.
Beppis.
I brought some Beppis.
Nice. I was drinking some Beppis earlier, like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, see, I'm not really much of a soda drinker. I think that might be your Beppis.
You've been spiking my mug with Beppis before the show? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think you're kind of suspicious, you know? Anyway.
Okay, just because I'm a dog doesn't mean I'm sus, okay?
All right.
That's what everyone says.
Okay. All right. So tell me, it's been a while. I think it's been, well, I don't know, like months, years.
Hasn't been years.
Okay, I'm just joking. It's been a couple months. Last time I saw you
feels like years.
Last time I saw you was last year, technically, and that was at VR Prom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so fun.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I think you're the life of the party. I'm gonna be honest.
Aw, I did lap dance on a lot of people. That is true.
Whoa, excuse me? You're telling people what you're doing at the club?
Oh yeah, I showed pictures.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about this? Are you willing to share?
Yeah, that was the after party.
Oh yeah. That okay. I thought you were doing it at the actual event because somebody would be streaming it. They'd be like, "What the heck?"
No, TOS.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. See, at least you follow the rules. So
I just push them.
Yeah. So how was the actual event before the after party?
It was good. It was really awkward at first because it felt like a real prom. Like everybody was just standing around like, okay, who do I talk to? And then people started drinking and getting clicks and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, now everyone's like talking and hanging out.
Yeah, get a little liquor, get some liquid courage, you know what I'm saying? No, I agree with you because like there was a lot of people there that were just in their own little groups, and then like I would go over because I didn't care. Also, this is back when I had to whisper, so that made it like 1,000 times worse. Because people are like, why is this guy whispering? What the hell's wrong with him? I was like, don't judge me, please. Wait, where's my, there you go, my crying face. Don't judge me, please.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting which one's which. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, you know. We got to meet other VTubers there, you know, some of them that don't even play VR chat. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we had the New Year's party, which I didn't see you at that one.
No, I didn't attend because I was streaming and they told me no streams, so...
Yeah, it was okay. It literally broke right when the ball dropped in the world.
Yep.
So I was just like, great, I didn't see anything. So good start to 2021.
Yeah, I was the same way. No, what I did was I was drinking to my chat. We're having a couple beers, and then like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before it dropped, like VR chat broke, and I was like, what the hell? And then I just went on YouTube and then typed in the New Year's drop for New York because I live in EST, so I just watched it there.
God dang it! I was too drunk to think of that. I didn't do that. I just sat there and called somebody, and I was just like, "You want to talk for a little bit until VR chat comes up?"
You want to talk for a little bit? And that's what I did. And when I watched it, like there was not a lot of people like actually in Times Square because of COVID. So I was like, "Holy smokes! This is like the only time." You'll see like
I'm sure
20
that was
people.
weird.
That was really weird. Like it's like 20 or 30 people. They're all like full on mask mode, and it's just like, what's happening here? It's like this place is dead or something.
The really sad part about it is that Ninja wasn't there flossing this year.
Oh yeah, that's true. He wasn't there
really
flossing.
Sad.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
He should have done Orange Justice this year, you know, if he was there. Maybe we really would have gotten some people moving around, you know.
You should have did the VTuber hip sway. That's like really popular right now.
Oh yeah. Speaking of hips, have you done that? Have you done some hip sways?
I took one. Okay, I heard you talking about TikTok earlier, and I started TikTok over the weekend.
Yeah.
Us boomers are starting to join TikTok like 2 years later. But I did one in VR chat, but it's not like it's not like a programmer doing it. I actually did it in VR chat, so
Oh,
it looks
you
a little wonky.
actually did it. Wow.
Yeah,
Impressive.
thank you. I mean, it looks wonky because it's not like nice, sexy looking. It looks kind of poopy because it's VR chat, but whatever.
Listen, you know, you took the extra step to do it in VR chat. I'll tell you something. There's okay. Do you know on a lot of avatars they have like the twerk emote, like the default twerk I've seen like a million times. Someone did that twerk and then put it on like they were in desktop mode, not even in VR. They clicked the twerk emote and then they recorded on their phone, not even like using OBS, and then that got 1 million views on
What?
TikTok. And they were just in
Come
front of a
on.
mirror. Yeah, and they were in front of a mirror, and they were like shaky cam, like oh, whoa, it wasn't even on straight. And then everyone in the comments like, oh my god, it's so hot. Oh my god, oh, it's so amazing. I'm just like, what the fuck? That's the default twerk emo that everyone their mom has on their avatar. Like what? Not even in VR.
Oh my god, I saw the weirdest thing on TikTok last night. So like I like to like now that I have one, I like to go on TikTok and just watch videos in bed. And there was this one lady, she was like crying in her car and she was just like, I just got a divorce after 18 years and now I'm sitting in the car because I can't go inside because it's too quiet and blah blah. And I was like, why are you putting this on TikTok? I'm like, this is really weird. Could you imagine being the husband and you divorce this woman and then you go on TikTok and you just see her crying?
Yeah, and it gets like 1 million views, and you're just like,
yeah, it literally had 1.7 million views.
Oh I was like, what if it was fake? What if that was fake? What if she wasn't even divorced? She just got into the car and was just like, yeah, I've been divorced for 16, 18 years. And then after like the TikTok's done recording, she's like, ah, this loser.
Got him.
Got him.
Got my whole $2 off of TikTok.
Yeah, I don't even know if you can make money off it. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
But I do know that when I look at the VR check TikToks, it's a lot of familiar faces on there. You know, you got the Team Up Johnny, you got Lorraine, I know like everyone on there. It's really weird. I'm just like, what the heck? I know everyone on here.
I know. I feel like I came like late to the party of TikTok.
Yeah. They're always telling me about TikTok like, you know, over a year ago. They were like, oh yeah, TikTok's really taken off. And I'm like, what the hell? Is that like Vine? They were like, yeah. And I was like, okay, sure, I guess.
Well, it was like Musically, right? First, and then it turned into
TikTok. Yeah. It was Musically, and then it turned into TikTok, and now it's just hip sways. And the weird thing about TikTok is that like I do think there's a lot of kids on there, like
oh for sure.
And when I post some of these hip sways on there, you know, they're like, oh my god, I can't look at this. My parents are watching. Why did you make me watch this? I'm like, what? I didn't tell you to click, and they clicked like on it too. I know that I clicked it, so they liked it for later. What's going on there, huh? Whatever. Oh yeah, one of my TikToks got deleted. It was too powerful. Too strong.
Which one?
Okay, I put it on Twitter. It's the bunny girl. I have my 2B bunny outfit. I posted it on Twitter, but when I posted the exact same one for TikTok, it got removed. It was just it's for community guidelines. It was just too powerful.
Too thick.
Yeah, too thick. Yeah. It was the exact same animation, just literally a different outfit. Like that was the only difference.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Imagine being too thick for TikTok.
Yeah, that's actually my character is too thick for the majority of MMD animations.
Oh no.
So like what's the new one? Everyone's doing Bussa or something like that, Bus It or something like that. Some like booty twerk, whatever. Anyway, when I put it on my character's legs like bend backwards like some praying mantis or something. I'm like, what's going on here? Like some grasshopper. I'm just like, what's happening?
Do you just do that in Unity? Like
it's in MMD. It's called Miku Miku Dance. It's a program that was made like 15 years ago. And if you ever look up YouTube videos, it's mostly people just messing with like Hatsumiku models. But because I own my own base and I own every single outfit is made by JJ, she makes them actually for MMD, which is using a PMX file. So it literally just imports, like it just works. So I can literally just, you know, apply the motion, apply the camera, put the sound, and literally within 2 minutes I can play any MMDs.
Oh, that's awesome. Perfect for TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely. The only like the added thing that I'm learning now is lighting. So like I could just like make 100 TikToks with just different animations, but that's boring. I think it's better to like take the time to like put backgrounds on and, you know, lighting and highlights and emissions, and you know, makes it way more
I've seen some
special.
really nice ones.
Absolutely. Yeah, Dead Guy's posting some of them. Very nice stuff. But anyway, so you have you debuted a little like character sheet for a human form. Tell me about that.
I did. So I like I've been doing, I don't know, like VTubing, I guess what you would call it, for like 2.5 years. So I never quote unquote debuted before. So I was just like, I'm just gonna make a human character and then make stupid ass lore and then put it all together and then whatever and just do like an official debut or something.
Yeah.
So I made a human character version.
How do you feel about it? Like, do you enjoy it? Do you see people be like, oh my god, human?
I like it. I think it's cute. I think it'll be fun because I'll make it so that people can like redeem the human version, and that I'll be able to like switch it and stuff. And I think it'll be fun. I just like making models, so I'm excited.
So you're gonna make it for 2D, or do you plan on making it for 3D as well?
I will probably do 2D first, and then I'll probably just hire somebody to do like a 3D model of it, or like a recolor or something.
Yeah. I do wonder, because I never really, truly debuted either. Like, I feel like we're the boomers. We'd even think it. We're just like, yeah, we're just like, yeah, here's my model. All right, let's go stream, guys. You know, what's up, guys? Look at my model. I'm pretty cool, guys. Like, that was it. Yeah, that was basically it. But now, like, with future outfits, I'm actually, like, my maid outfit, which is taking a very long time. But when it actually is finished, I'm going to debut it and be like, look, I'm a maid.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. I haven't really shown anyone but my subs and my mods. So basically...
Yeah, I did the same thing with the 3D model. I was just like, we're getting a 3D model. And then one day I was just like, okay, I'm going to debut it. And then I just got on stream and I was like, hey, here it is. But I didn't, like, do, like, the whole PowerPoint thing or, like, that people do for their debuts and stuff. I didn't do that.
A lot of people they tease it onto like I think debuting is like OP because like you have people that don't even never stream before. They have no like social media presence. They just like post a debut video. It's usually like an MMD or like a short animation or like a slideshow of pictures or something. And then like immediately it's just like 1,000 likes, 10,000 views. First stream, 300 viewers. It's like what the like what?
Right? I always feel bad though sometimes because sometimes like people will do that and then they'll start streaming and then they'll get on stream and they'll be like, hey everyone, I just here I am. And it's just like it's not really, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like they've streamed before. And then so what will happen is that like they'll stream and they'll have like 500 people in there and then like 4 days later they'll be on stream 4 or 5 and there's like 50, 60 people in there because like they've just never done it before. And I always feel bad because it's like, well, this could be cool, but you probably should have practiced streaming first before you gone on stream.
That's actually true. Yeah, I've seen that before where like they have like a really killer debut. They have like, you know, these stuff like loaded up for Instagram, whatever, Twitter, YouTube. And then it's all good. And then like they stream and it's like, hey guys, let's go play Fortnite. I don't know.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Thanks for the follow. Yeah,
and it just seems like they're just like really socially awkward. I've heard that a lot of people who do like the pre-debut stuff or like they like advertise, they'll get into like calls with their friends and like pretend streaming in Discord calls, which I think is a really good idea.
Yeah, it teaches them something, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I 100% agree off that too. Like you should always practice. Like when I first started doing YouTube over it's 2012, it's almost 8 years ago now. Or no, sorry, almost 9. When I started doing like Let's Plays, because normally before I would just play online games and it's super easy to just talk to other people in the lobby or whatever and just banter, but like the first time where I literally was just talking to myself, I was so like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go kill this rat, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty good. And it was like super cringe. And then I kept like at one point I was living with my parents, so my parents were like, who are you talking to? Yeah, they literally said that. I was like, I'm talking to my friends, Mom, I'm talking to my friends. And she's like, okay.
She comes back, she's like, what friends?
What friends? No, my parents are a boomer, like actual boomers, so they barely can function a computer, let alone
Oh
a
my
phone.
god.
So they never question it. In fact, have you ever told like your family or your close friends in real life about like what you do or your VTuber?
Oh yeah, I'm very open about it. Like my mom comes in every once in a while, and she has like her own Twitch account, and she'll come in,
Oh
she'll be
my
like, "Hey
god,
everyone," and then
BuffPup's
everybody
mom.
gets really excited.
Yeah. Damn. No, that's never happened because my parents, they can't even navigate like emails. Like it's just
Oh
like,
my god.
they're like, son, it's broken. I'm like, you clicked. Why are you like clicking the mouse click like 50 times like on the email button? Like, what are you doing? You're crashing the computer. Like that's basically what's it like with my parents.
I'm honestly surprised she figured it out because my mom is the exact same way. Like she'll call me and she'll be like, "I have 170 photos on my phone and I don't understand how to put them on the computer and blah blah blah." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Well,
same.
you don't need them on the computer." And she's like, "Yeah, but my phone is run out of memory." And I was just like, "Oh my god!" And I can't tell her how to do it because she's not gonna know what chord
Yeah.
to put in or like anything. So
Actually, uh, what was it? My parents they don't even text. So what they do is when they text me, they use the voice to text. They don't actually use their fingers to text.
oh my god.
Yeah, they'll always be like they'll like be out in like I don't know middle like shopping or something, and they'll just start texting by talking to the phone and using the text to speech. They're like, I'm like, what do you do? And then half the time it like incorrectly says the wrong thing. So when I get a text from them, it's always just like, I'm going to the bucket now to get some food. It's like, what? Bucket? What the hell kind of store is that?
You're just mom and dad just eat out of a bucket.
Yeah, yeah. They never. I've never seen them type. I've always asked them like, you type with your thumbs. Like you just click like this, do this. And they're like, I can't do that. Or like, my dad has like really. Well, I think my dad's more a bigger excuse because he actually has like big hands. He's a very
Mhm.
stocky guy. He's not like chubby. He's just stocky. He's like built.
Lumberjack.
That lumberjack. Yeah. He doesn't even. He's never worked out like in like 40 years, but like he's just naturally built. If that makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
he's always like, look at my muscle. He's like, I don't even work out, and I got natural muscle. I'm like, what the hell? I'm over here like
Lucky.
stick arms. I'm like noodle arms. I'm like, yeah, what's going on, guys? I'm like, what happened to me?
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I work out. Listen, I can lift empty water buckets. Do you know that?
I can lift milk jug.
Yeah, milk jugs. Yes. Anyway, so tell me about what's been going on. Like I saw your tweet. You saying you were getting tired all the time since the start. Is that just from working or
I don't know what I think it's like quarantine, Like I think it's
quarantine
like getting to
vibes?
the point where I'm just so tired
Mm-hmm.
all the time because I get like 8 hours of sleep and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, I don't want to do anything, and I feel that all throughout the day.
Hmm.
It's just like ridiculous.
Are you like actually busy or just actually don't want to do anything? Because like I'm the opposite. I'm like I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Gotta message this person. I gotta order this. I gotta commission some art.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm busy, but like I just feel tired. Like when I'm doing
Hmm.
it, I'm just like typing like just like half dead or like when I get on stream, I'll be like, "Hey everyone, good morning." Like I'm like literally
Yeah.
just feel like I'm just dying all the
I
time.
don't want to assume here, but maybe you have like mono or something.
No, I don't feel sick. I've had mono before.
Oh,
Definitely not that.
you
Oh my god, it
know,
was so
you know,
bad.
Drumsy had mono. He got it from kissing Moxie on the lips.
Ew. Kissing? Gross. Cooties.
I know. He literally got mono from kissing. So
Disgusting.
I know. That's how you know.
Gross. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like this week, I'm definitely like booked full. I'm doing a collab every single day except Wednesday. This
My
week,
goodness.
and then I'm streaming every day, and then I have art at night. So I'm definitely keeping myself busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just need a vacation.
Yeah, take a day off. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix. Gonna, I don't know. When you work out, so like when you do, like, isn't there like a dopamine effect where like you like work out and you feel really good afterwards or something like that?
Oh yeah, I feel like super happy afterwards. But if I work out, so like let's say I work out 5 days a week
Uh-huh.
and I take the weekends off, sometimes by like Friday I'm like I'm just tired. Like I'm exhausted cuz like my body just hasn't had a break yet. So that might also be it as well.
I gotcha. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fitness person, but I think like being in the same routine every day can dull your life. So I feel like maybe doing something else or like go on for a walk or I don't know, get some fresh air or something. Might
Yeah,
help.
I definitely haven't left my house since March of last year.
Okay, yeah, you need to like go outside and walk around the block or something.
Thanks for
The only
joining the
time I've left my house
exclusive
was to go to the
club.
PO box, and
Front
that's
row
like once
seats
every
just for you.
5
my.
weeks.
Hello,
Oh my
Rebel.
goodness.
I hope you've had an amazing
Hold
week.
on here. We got a
Happy 6 months. Keep up the
alert.
amazing work. Much love to you
Oh
in chat.
my. Walter
Right,
Garden for the tier 3 6-month streak. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, so
Take a sip of my coffee.
yeah, I'll take a sip too. This is totally coffee. It's not
Totally
you like
coffee.
that? That's a nice ASMR slurp.
No, you have to go like this. You have to go. That.
So the start of 2021, there's some epic memes going on. I think one of them is the cow meme. How do you think about this? You're the ox, you know.
Oh, I love it. I already drew myself in the cow pink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was real good.
Yeah, I had one of my mods draw me as a cowgirl, and everyone's just like booba. I'm like, that's correct.
I gotta do a human version though, because now I have to do both. Because everyone's like, "Well, what about a human version?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're right." And I gotta do both.
Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a cowgirl outfit for VR chat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I can't do it
that'd be
for
good.
I can't do it as a VTuber. I'm sure like there's certain rules and regulations. You know, you can't just be sitting there in a cow bikini and be like, let's go play some Dark Souls, guys.
I mean, you could, but you have to be like careful about it.
I don't know. Like it says like the rules are because like the moment you go out of VR chat, the rules are you have to be appropriate and it says like no under boob, no side boob, nothing
Yeah.
like that. So if you're wearing a bikini, I mean, it's like
You could do a one piece.
yeah, you could do a one piece. That is correct. You could. You absolutely could do a one piece, but most people do the two piece because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'm do worry about. Like, I wish I could switch outfits because if I could, like during an interview, like most of my outfits are a little revealing.
A little risque.
A little risque, you know. I wish I could just mid-interview just be like, I'm a bunny girl, you know, and that'd be cool, but I can't. So.
Yeah, have like redeems for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Yeah, so what games have you been playing? What's been going on besides drawing and collabing? Any epic games you played? Cyberpunk?
Oh my gosh. I really want to play Cyberpunk because it's so messed up. Like I don't even want to play it for Cyberpunk. I want to play it because it's jank. Like I want to play it so bad.
Oh yeah, I played it. I streamed it only one time. I had to lower all my settings to the bare minimum, and then I had to restart my stream and stream at 720p at 30 FPS just to have about 25 FPS while streaming.
No, that's so sad.
And everyone looked like garbage. Like everything just looked like clay, like derpy faces, and like people are just like spazzing out. And I'm just like, what is even happening in this game? And then I decided to never stream the game because if I wasn't streaming, I could play the game on high graphics.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I would have a problem with optimize because I have a 2 PC setup. So I have one computer for like OBS and my model and stuff, and then I have another computer for gaming. So I think it would be okay.
Yeah, you'd
but
be fine.
I think it's still like it still messes up though, right? Like people start flying all over the place and
Yeah.
cars explode.
Yeah, there's just I've encountered a lot of bugs. Like I look at and one of the part of the games is you can go to like mirrors to like look at yourself, which is, you know, funny because the game's in first person, so the only time you look in third person is when you look in a mirror, which doesn't even matter because that's like less than 1% of the game. So when I look into a mirror, my character glitches out, and then my character is naked and bald.
I saw one where it was like somebody made their like dick size too big or something, so like the glitch was like their dick was just out of their pants the entire
I've seen
time.
that. Yeah. That's an argument. So I had my when I was streaming the one day I did, my character's tits would go through the clothes. So like she's wearing like t-shirts, but like just the tits are out, like
That's
nips
so
out.
good.
I was like, what the? And I didn't pay attention because I don't want to get banned. So I was just like, that's a bug, guys. Don't look at it, please.
Well, if it's in the video game, you won't get banned.
Yeah, that's true. But,
So.
I didn't want to like sit there and like complain for 20 minutes about it, you know what I mean? Like it's about context. Like if you're just sitting there complaining like, wow, oh my god, my dick's hanging out, and then you say it for like an hour, then yeah. But you just gotta ignore it and just move on.
But that's how like Fallout 4 was. Like when Fallout 4 first came out, it was like a mess, but I enjoyed it. I loved it. I thought it was so awesome. So it makes me want to play Cyberpunk because I feel like it's going to be like trash, but like funny. And I love games where I just like mess around and break it.
Yeah, if you're going in like knowing the game is like buggy and like lackluster and has like cut content, then by all means, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if you're going in be like, this is the best game ever made, man. 8 years in development, guys, or whatever, then you're gonna be sorely mistaken.
I don't know. I wasn't hyped for it because the last time I heard somebody be like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be the game of the century," is when flipping No Man's Sky came out and everybody was so hyped for that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not gonna be hyped for this game because every time a game developer promises me something, it's not possible. So I was just like, I don't care. And then so when it was let down, I was just like, I knew it. Like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, No Man's Sky, yeah, I felt that. But for Cyberpunk, I was like, oh, it could be good. And then, like, I bought it. And then, like, after, like, 2 days playing it, I was like, fuck, I should have gotten a refund. Damn it.
Yeah.
But whatever. I beat the whole game off stream. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. But it was okay.
I heard the story's good.
Like... If you do a lot of the side things, like it kind of becomes like mundane because it's just like every single thing is like, oh, you gotta be still, and I just run in and just kill everyone and like there's no repercussions. It's just like there's like no connections. Like I don't know, you'll figure it out. But the story was alright. Like the main story, some of like the side romances were interesting, but I don't know, maybe there'll be some more content coming in the next year or something. Make it a little more spicy.
Yeah, and also they were like talking about no matter what you do, it like matters in the game or whatever. So that is kind of a bummer that like you could shoot somebody and then it doesn't matter. Or
no, it doesn't really matter. I think there's like multiple endings and that like ending part kind of does matter, but like the lead up to it doesn't really matter. I mean,
oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, your choices really matter, and it's like, not really. Like sometimes you can choose to like save somebody and then you just never see them again. So it's like, what the fuck? I just saved them.
I feel like something else promised that as well, like choice matters or something. But like, oh, it was The Walking Dead where like they were like, oh my god, everything matters. Yeah, and then it was just like everyone did every choice and it was like the same thing happens. Like nothing changes. Which I get, you have to keep to like a linear story, but like it wasn't much changes or something. I don't know, people were upset about that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I never really played The Walking Dead. Ironic because I played Kenny from The Walking Dead. That was my first character in VR chat.
Oh yeah.
But I saw like a diagram that showed every single path from episode 1 to the finish, and it sort of cut into like 2 where it's like you can choose this character or this character dies, and then like at the very end it's all the same. Like the lead up to it does a little bit matter in like the dialogue, but at the very end it's always the same. It's always the same. The ending is the same, but the episodes leading up to it can be a little bit different. And so like some people, like for example, kept like a character alive for the entire series, which you can do, but then in the in the third season, the first like 2 minutes he just dies like randomly. So like it's just like, what the hell? This character has been living for like 10 years and then just it's like, what?
Yeah.
just they did that on purpose, so that's a linear story. Oh, he's dead. We go back to the, you know,
bummer.
Because like I feel like the reason why they did it is just for a price cut, you know what I mean? Because like, oh, if he's alive for the entire 4 seasons, we gotta change up the whole game because of one character that's still alive. So we just kill him, then we just, you know, we cut a lot of content.
Yeah.
We don't have to hire him again for voices. We don't have to make his model. We can just, you know, easy clap.
True. I feel like a lot of times when that happens in video games, like that's the case. Like they just don't want to like continue on with that character or something. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing. It's whatever.
Well, I feel like it doesn't in like Mass Effect you can have characters from the very beginning, for like Mass Effect 1 and then all the way to Mass Effect 3, they can still be alive or something like that, right? Or be a
Yeah,
part of
Mass
the crew.
Effect is really good with like choices and stuff.
Yeah, that one's way better. I only played a little bit of Mass Effect 1, but yeah, I've heard like when Mass Effect 3 was coming out, or like people playing like, "Oh yeah, I had this character literally from Mass Effect 1, he's still alive. I made the right choices to keep him alive, and you know, he's like a baller, you know, he's like OP now, you know. His choices should matter, you know?"
Yeah.
So, anything you excited for 2021 in terms of anything, any games, any anime, mangas, collaborations?
I don't know. I think once I get that human model done, I think doing like that re-debut would be really fun. But like other than that, I don't have any plans just because, you know, this is like 2020 plus game version or whatever. So like nothing yeah. So like nothing's gonna like really happen. So like I don't have any like I don't like normally I'd be excited for like a vacation or like going somewhere, but like I'm not doing that, so.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know. I don't think TwitchCon's gonna happen this year. I just don't see it.
No, and if they do it, it's gonna be online for sure.
Yeah, it like you know, all these mutant new coronavirus mutations and all this stuff. Like I just don't see it. Like I wanted to go to TwitchCon because not because of like prior, because I never went to a convention before in the United States. I never even left Canada, so like so many people are like, "Oh my god, you should have went to TwitchCon 2019, you know, that's when like the, you know, the VR chat meetup was and everybody was there and all this stuff." And I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like I went to a party for that TwitchCon. It was like on top of like a building on the roof, and they had like fire pits, and there was like it was really cool. And then on Sunday I went to like a gay dad bar or something, and we walked in, there was a whole bunch of like shirtless dads like cooking on the grill and stuff.
What?
It was really fun. Yeah,
what the heck?
Great. It was so fun. I loved it.
Daddy gay bar? What?
Yeah, and they had like drinks that were like tankards or whatever, because it was like a whole bunch of like big guys.
Yeah.
And me being a small little pup, I was just like, I'm gonna get sloshed on these things. And I had one and I was just gone. I was like, this is ridiculous. But it was really nice. It was like all outside and it had like pretty lights and it was really cool.
You know, a friend of mine gave me an idea. You know, if TwitchCon ever does happen, if you have bunch of those VR chat dancers and come to a TwitchCon, they're all gonna be like lap dancing on each other. You're gonna be going wild on each other, you know? No one really thought about that. Like if they have those dance moves in VR, now realize what they can do in real life. You know, it's gonna be dancing and going crazy and going wild, you know?
Gonna have like a private VTuber party.
Oh wait, that could be a thing.
Yeah, and then have like all like the VR chat and like VTubers and like everybody just together and like lap dancing on each other.
Whoa. I mean, that's not secretly what I want, but you know,
I'll take a picture.
Oh, nice. I mean, I did hear when I interviewed Nags a while ago, he went to a party run by Team Kinetic. They used to be a big part of VR chat. Anyway, they hosted a party, and then he got danced on by Jay, or Veronica J. Now she changed her name from Jakey, but yeah, and there's a picture that was taken, and his face is like full on like whoa, like wide. He's just like, what the, like he wasn't expecting it, you know.
That's so good.
Yeah. I don't have a wide. Wait, do I? Like that. There you go. Yeah, something like that, I guess. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen for future conventions. Like, I would love to go to like Anime Expo or something like that, and you know.
Yeah, I wanted to go to like what are those gaming conventions that happen on like the East Coast and then West Coast? But there's only like 2 of them. It's not E3. It's like PAX. That's what it's called.
PAX. Yeah.
I wanted to go on one of those. I've never been to one of those before.
Yeah, I've never been to PAX either. My God, because of COVID, like literally no conventions. So like, oh my God, like going to like PAX or like just watching it online was a huge deal because that's where they show up all the new games and, you know, cosplayers and all that stuff. And you're just like, and that's where you meet people too. Like,
right?
a lot of people would go to PAX who are Twitch streamers or YouTubers, and that's where you meet them and be like, yo, what's up?
I know. I would go to like 2 or 3 conventions a year, and that would be like my vacation time. So it's been really weird not to like go to them and stuff.
Did you go to VRCon and VRChat?
No, I signed up for it, but then I got too drunk, and then I just never ended up going. So.
Got too drunk. If you showed up, hey guys,
Hey, what up?
I'm BuffPup. What you doing?
And I didn't know who was like. I'm sure everybody was gonna start streaming there, and I was just like, well, I don't want to throw my drunk ass into the convention.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I went there. I actually had a panel.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I did an interview at the panel at the convention. It was pretty cool. They set it up for me, and I got to interview a well-known avatar creator who doesn't make like anime girls. He made like abstract art, so it's like weird like clockwork creatures and stuff. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it was like really cool.
That's awesome.
And then having like a live audience too, because you know when I interview people, it's because of COVID. You know, there's only like one person in the audience. But when I actually had like 30 people watching, and none of them really knew who I was. That was the difference. So like, normally when people come to my show, people know who I am, but a lot of them didn't. So this is like the first time that they got to see me, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, this is so cool! Like, what, you interview people?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what I do."
I love that. That's great.
In fact, I had some people want to start interviewing because of me. They're like, "Hey,
aw, that's so cute.
I want to start interviews," and I was like, "Hell yeah,
do it."
Yeah, do it. It's gonna be.
I see a lot of people starting up interviews and podcasts. Those are like the 2 things that I see people doing a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that too. I mean, I got these one-on-ones, but I'm going to because I could literally just do a podcast with a bunch of YouTubers, 2D and 3D.
I think podcasts would be fun. Those are really great.
Yeah, and you don't even have to come to VRChat anymore. You can just be like, all right, let's hop in Discord, let's go.
I know. I was excited when you started doing Discords because, for one, it's a good opportunity to get like different people because some people don't even have VR or don't even play VR chat. And for 2, like you can have like multiple people, which I thought was really great.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing is, I don't know if I want to have like individual squares for every person, or I could just literally just take a picture of the couch and just put everyone next to each other on the couch. And just
that'd be good.
And then I'm sitting in the chair, but everyone's in the couch, and they're just all next to each other, so they can, I don't know, mess with each other and be like, I'm gonna lick you, or I don't know, do whatever the hell they want to do,
Yeah, that'd be good because I did a panel last year. For like VTubing or whatever.
Yep.
And we were all next to each other, and I just kept messing with people. I was like taking this like question mark thing, and I was like hitting people with it and stuff, and I was just like, it was great.
That's great. So how did you I've already interviewed you twice before, for an artist podcast and your own interview, but in case some people aren't aware, like what's the best way to describe yourself? You're an artist, you're buff, you're a pup, you're also sometimes CC.
Yeah, I am sometimes CC. I'm so excited about that model. I just drew an egg for it, and I'm gonna make him like poop eggs and stuff, and it's gonna be great.
Oh, nice.
I'm so pumped. But yeah, I'm just a pup who's buff on the internet, and I play games and do art and make live 2D models and just kind of chill on the internet. So I'm on the weird side of Twitch. Like if you ever like get to that side of the internet. That's like me. I'm over there talking about like weird stuff.
Yeah. Here's the question though. Like, would you ever consider drawing me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you even do? Like,
I don't know. What would you want?
I don't know. That's up to you. You can create anything you want.
I drew Leaf on a BuffPup doc or leaflet. I drew her on a BuffPup docky the other day.
Nice. There you go.
And I drew her double caked up. Her ass was real big.
I don't know what you would do, but it could be whatever you want. I want to give you the creative freedom. I don't know what my fashion sense, my artistic ability is it's like sandpaper, it's not really good. So I feel like just giving you the idea and then you just run with it, and then like I just like open up my your stream one day and you're like, hey, I'm Rebel, and I'm like, what the heck is this? What is that?
Make you like a cursed VTuber avatar where it's like your legs are just spread and your arms are like dragging on the ground. You just look like a gremlin.
Yeah, you just feel like, where's my next interview?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, guys? I'm here to interview you.
I'm here to make content.
I'm here to, yeah. Where's the content at? Or you just do like a workout, or like I saw someone draw me once a long time ago, my workout outfit, and they just like they drew me like super extra thick, like so thick that you couldn't even see my head.
Oh my god, no!
And they're just like, hey, I'm Rebel and I'm just working out, and I'm like, yeah, that's totally me.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not the opposite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big assets, yes. Big plot, big assets, yeah, absolutely. Do you ever when you stream and then you have someone come to your chat and like they don't know anything about VTubing or about your avatar, and they act rude? How do you respond to that? Like, how do you deal with haters or people that just
I
don't
ban
know
them
you?
and tell them to shut the hell up.
Oh, holy shit, yo, what the damn?
I don't
Ruthless.
care. No, I get the question a lot, of course, of like, oh, are you a furry or whatever? And I'm like, no. I mean, like, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I tried to like be in that community, and I just can't win. I just can't. I also try to like be in like the anime community too, like going to like anime conventions.
Yeah.
I can't do that either. Like, I just like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a little weird for me. I can't do it. I don't know. I'd rather just be on the internet. And just
I get what you're saying.
kind of vibe. Yeah, I don't know. I made the character just based off of my name on Twitch, so people will come in and they'll be like, "Oh my god, a furry," and I'm like, "Well, sure." I mean,
Sure.
I'm not, but if you want to see it that way, that's fine. But
yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah.
For me, I get a lot of, oh my god, I was clickbaited. I thought you were a girl the whole time. What the heck?
Oh my god, shut the hell up.
And then
I would have banned him.
I would know what I do. What I started to do now, I just say I have anime girlitis. Yeah, I stole that from Joel.
That's good.
Yeah, I just like I was born. I was a strong, independent man, and then I became an anime waifu. Portal accident, or you know, I just woke up one day, had anime girlitis. You know, it didn't change my vocal cords, but it changed my appearance. I suffer every day. I also have TWS, which is thick waifu syndrome. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's why I typically tell people, and I think it makes them laugh or be like, yo, what the hell? Like, it's better than the like, well, I don't understand it. Like, what's going on here? Technically speaking, that's really weird, man. So if I just like, you know, troll them a little bit, I think it's a little more interesting.
Yeah, I always make a joke first, and then if they're not cooperating or laughing or going with it and they're just being annoying, then I'll ban them. But like, but normally somebody would be like, what? I didn't know dogs could talk. And I'm like, well, you're at it, baby. Like, come on in. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. You secretly, I'm actually into it.
Didn't know you were into weird orange blobby dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I just thought about this before streaming, or today, for this interview. So, you know, when people think of VTubers, they'll think of like 2D or 3D anime womans or guys. And what I just thought about is like, where's like the superhero VTuber? You know what I mean? Like, imagine like, where's like the cartoons? Like,
there's one superhero VTuber, which I don't think he calls himself a VTuber, but his name is Castlehead. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah.
That's the only superhero VTuber I've ever seen in my entire life. But like, his stuff is great, like really good.
That's so nice.
But yeah, that's what I'm
you.
saying. Like, I'm a dog,
too.
right?
Yeah.
And
Harley
it's
Ellis
not the
gifted a
typical
tier
VTuber.
1
I want to
sub
see
to the
like, I
PE.
don't know, like when Scar came out with his VTuber model.
Yeah,
oh my god, I
dragon.
flipped out. I was so excited because I was like, yes, finally another like weird animal creature thing that's like whatever. I was really excited about it.
Yo, Harley, thanks for the gifted sub to the community. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know. I just was thinking about it. You know, it's one of the times where you're in the toilet. You know, you're just sitting there, you're just thinking, and I'm just like, wait a second. Why is there so many like anime? But where's like the super? I'm not talking about like Superman because that's like copyright. Like, you make your own character, and then you just like make, you know, you do the voice like, ha ha ha, I'm the savior of humanity. Let's go play Dark Soul, or like, you know, like whatever. I think that'd be hilarious just to have some like superhero or super villains too. Think of like a super villain, and then they fight the super. Oh my god, yo, they'd be like,
so
I'll fight you in Among Us, evil doer. I don't know, like, I think that'd be hilarious. Just like,
I told somebody one time to make like a VTuber model of like a Yoga Cat or something like that, so that Yoga Cat and I could fight. And be like have like rivalry on like Twitch or something.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been funny.
Yeah, creating rivalry with like VTubers. I think it'd be funny. Be like,
yeah, that'd be good.
I'll fight you in Fall Guys. I'll win. Get the crown.
I bet you $100.
I bet you 100 subs, buddy. Destroy you.
Oh, that'd be good. Just like betting subs. That'd be good.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're creating ideas here.
I want like crazy VTubers. Like there's this one VTuber named Tim. Well, that's his name, but like his name is like Pigeon something, and he's like a horror VTuber, and his mouth like will drop down and like I don't know, like tentacles will come out of it, and like his face will rip off. It's like I want stuff like that. Like I don't know. It's just cool.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and he's making like another version of it where, it's going to be like, oh, it's gonna look super cute and stuff, and then it's gonna be like really like it's gonna like turn really spooky or something, and I'm really excited about it.
That is spooky, like just seeing some people make like monster girls or something, you know?
Yeah, I just want something different, you know. I obviously love I love everybody who's like a cute anime waifu because that gives me more options to crush on people, and I just like that. But I definitely get excited when I see like people do something different, like Skara did his like little dragon character, or like there's another VTuber named Poppy. He's like a skeleton character, and he's really cute, and like just like stuff like that. I like really cartoony
abstract stuff, like stuff that's not the norm.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think it's seeing somebody like do something that's not part of the social norm and like dipping out of their comfort zone and like making something, like making a statement. Be like, I'm gonna be this zombie or something. I'm gonna be something that no one's ever seen before. I think it really stands out from the rest, especially if you you know, add some sort of personality or traits to it or something like that.
Yeah, and I also think it just makes me feel good too, because like I'm definitely like the weird one out of the group, you know what I mean? Like if you put me a whole bunch next to like a whole bunch of VTubers, I'm definitely like the small potato looking thing that like doesn't match anybody. So like when I see somebody else doing the same thing or like something that's like different, I get really excited because I'm like, I'm not the only one.
No, I got you. It's always interesting when you look at the lineup and then it's just like, what is that? What is that blob?
What is that orange potato? What is that?
But it makes people wonder, and then they watch and be like, oh, I want to start watching this person. I want to give them some attention, you know?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And then you know, now you have a 3D version, so you use it sometimes in VR chat, you know?
Yeah, I love using the 3D model. I used it actually today on stream, but like my computer's dying, so I have to get like a new computer. Running like VTube Studio with Leap Motion or VC Face with Leap Motion is like really difficult.
Really taxing?
Doesn't like it. Yeah, the Leap Motion itself takes like 30% of my CPU.
Oh my god.
Or something. And then like VC Face doesn't take that much, but then running on OBS and then all the other things on top of it is just like, bleh.
No, I believe I'm looking to upgrade my computer. I'm just looking for the parts.
That time.
Yeah, that time, you know. I wanna be able to actually have more than like 30 frames when I stream, you know. This Discord stuff is not taxing at all. But like if I was to do VR or like play like Cyberpunk, I couldn't even stream Cyberpunk. It was just the computer was exploding. Turns to a gen engine. So yeah. I saw someone's name in the chat. BuffPup. Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
And you have a little litter of pups or something?
Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of people do come in, their names like Doggo or Pup or Doggerino is like one of them. Also, I do have other people named though. Like there's one person, I always like to bring up this person. There's one person named Poop Fist UK. Nice. And there's also another one called Wizard of Poop. I don't know why. A whole bunch of poop people come in. So it's a good, we just have a whole bunch of weirdos and I love it. It's great.
Yeah, I have a person called Elon Musk 420. That one's pretty good.
That's a good one.
He's always like, I'm the real Elon Musk. I'm like, dude, you're the richest man in the world now. He's like, yeah,
can you give me Tesla, please?
Yeah, can I give Teslas, please? Please?
I want Tesla.
Isn't Elon Musk said he's going to invest in like anime girls or something?
Probably. It was Mary. Mary predicts that within the next 5 years that a VTuber is going to run for president or something.
What?
Yeah, because like supposedly, so he's from Denmark, and supposedly every single year, a character from like a company tries to run for like the mayor or something every single year, and he says it's like it doesn't get noticed because it's nobody votes for them, obviously. But it happens every single year. So he's predicting that like at some point some VTuber is going to try to run for president or something.
Presidency of the United States is going to be run by a VTuber. Imagine that.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there are, I don't know. You have to, like, I'm not American, but, like, you have to be at least 35 or something. So does that mean that the real person has to be 35 years old, or does the VTuber have to be 35?
Oh, that's a good question. What if I was like, yo, I'm 1,000 years old. I'm going to run for president.
Oh, God. Just have some Kana lolly or something like that. I'm 1,000 years old. I'm going to run for president. Sure.
No, I don't want to be president. No, thanks.
You can be mayor of Stinky Town or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah. What if there was... Wait. This is actually a decent idea. What if we had our own presidency within only the VTuber community? So every VTuber has a vote. You get a vote for who's the president of the VTubers.
And all they get is just a sticker.
Yeah, that's all they get. They're like, I'm the and they'll just like make up random things. You'll be like, hey, you get a I don't know, Pepsi. Everyone gets Pepsi.
Yeah, we could do it like every year. So like every year there's like a new president or whatever.
Yeah, who's gonna be your runner-up? Who's gonna be your vice president? Actually, here's a question. If you were to be president of all the VTubers, what would be your promises, and who would be your vice president?
My vice president would probably be Leaflet because she's very smart and like calculated with stuff. So definitely her. And my rule would be that you have to at least eat a burger once a week. That would be.
All right. They have to show proof of it too.
Yeah, you have to take a Twitter picture and show it.
Absolutely. If you don't, then what's gonna happen?
I fine you $5,000.
Oh my God, 5,000 VR bucks.
And I'm gonna put it into my own pocket. It's not even gonna go to taxes or anything.
Oh my God. True corruption right here. Can't believe it. The first VTuber
Government
president.
corruption.
Government like, they're gonna toss you out. You're gonna be, you know.
I feel like that's fair. You know.
Right.
Would you rather buy a $5 burger or would you rather pay $5,000 to me?
True.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting presidency. I think this could be a thing. You know, I could set it up maybe. Maybe I could set up the debates for it. You know, we'll have a bunch of VTubers and they just sit there and debate each other, and I'm like the admin, the administrator.
And
just sits
the
there.
rule of the debate is that you have to be at least 2 shots in.
Yeah. Yeah. Just slowly over time. All right, shot break.
Shot break before we get this done.
They don't even know what to say anymore halfway through it. What do you think about? Oh, wait, we can have them debate various things like what's better, 2D or 3D, and then have like a 2D VTuber and a 3D.
Oh my God, that would be so heated.
They'll get super heated of all getting drunk. Yeah, that'd be a decent idea. Maybe I should consider doing something like that.
That'd be really funny.
President of all the VTubers. And then if you don't believe they're the president, then I guess you're a rebel or something. I don't know. They're gonna.
Oh, do you know what you could do? You could offer like an outfit in VR chat or something, like a president outfit for them to get on.
Yeah, we can get them in VR chat and be like, you know, they'll run around as the president. Something.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's get like a hat.
Yeah, the VTuber heretics. Yeah, you're right. The non-believers. We'll crush this rebellion, you know.
It'd be great.
Absolutely. There's a lot of good ideas here, you know. Start little fan clubs or something like that, or we could just like instead of presidency, it could just be the fan club. I'm the president of the VTuber fan club or something like that.
Oh, there you go.
And a little more.
The boing boing champion.
Yeah, the boing. Oh my God. I might have a step up in that direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't got any, so I'm gonna be at the bottom for sure.
No, you'd be good at other things. You're good at like throwing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or clapping my ass. I could do that.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. I always wondered this, like, why is this not a thing? But to take VTube to the next level, like I know like most VTubers, you know, excluding HoloLive because that's like a corporation company. Why don't we have like, you know, like Goku or something like that, or like Vegeta, like actually Vegeta, not like someone who's playing as Vegeta, you know what I mean? Like an actual, the voice actor, or like Ash Ketchum.
Thanks for joining the
VTuber.
exclusive club.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the
Front row
person that does
seats
the voices
just
like
for
actually
you.
become a VTuber?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be funny, actually. That'd be great.
Yeah, just have Vegeta play Dragon Ball Z. Budokai
Did you
or something.
see did you see the God VTubers that were happening for like a while?
The God VTubers, no.
Yeah, so
Explain
like
this.
so a God VTuber was like if somebody would make like a Twitter account of like let's say like Barney, that would be considered like a God VTuber because it's like a character that you can't use. And then there was like SpongeBob and like
What the heck?
Jesus and stuff, and like they were making like so many, and they have like 20,000 followers and stuff. Like people were following them. It was ridiculous.
Oh my. Citra, thanks so much for this up. Yeah, I think that'd be funny. Like just have like, just think of like your favorite anime character. Just think of like, you know, you're watching Gurren Lagann or something, and Yoko is a VTuber, and just like, hey, I'm Yoko, I want to play whatever, or like, just think of any of like your cartoon, like Danny Phantom plays cartoon. Yeah, just Danny Phantom.
He's Phantom.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that'd be hilarious. Like, why is that not a thing? Have Pikachu as a VTuber. Like, actually have the voice actor for Pikachu play Pokemon.
I honestly think it would be such a smart move because people are trying to do like streaming. Like sometimes you'll see like big companies be like, "Oh, we're streaming on blah blah." Like Wendy's is streaming, right?
Yeah.
And oh my god, I have a funny story. Okay, so you know how like Chuck E. Cheese was streamed is streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
I DM'd them one day and I said, "Hey, Chuck E. Cheese, listen, okay? I know you just started streaming, but listen to this. I can make you a character for Twitch or whatever, and you can use your webcam, and you don't have to talk, and you can like use it, and blah blah blah." And this was like before the whole VTuber thing blew up. This is like I think like a couple months beforehand, and they read it, never replied, and then the day after, they brought out a dumbass puppet. They brought out a puppet on like a webcam or something. I was like, "Oh, you son of a!" I was so angry. I was just like, "Where? You don't want to hire me to make you a dumbass Chuck E. Cheese VTuber model? Come on!"
Damn, I wanted to see that.
I know, right? Could you imagine VTuber Chuck E. Cheese? My God.
Now, you gotta think about all like the big name fast food. Imagine like Ronald McDonald VTuber.
I would be terrified. Could you imagine?
Hey kids, Pice McDonald's. I'm gonna go play Fall Guys. Woohoo!
I want a Grimace VTuber.
Oh my God.
Giant
Oh, you know what actually would happen?
You know.
Sesame Street VTubers.
Oh, that would be interesting, but yeah, I could see that because I could see Big Bird like interacting with people in chat. Like that'd be cute.
Has to be extremely PG. Extreme PG.
Somebody comes in and does like an ASCII art of like a dick.
I think. Well, I don't know if it would be like. I think if they were to do something like that, it would be on YouTube. So then they're just sticking to a script, and they'll just play like some kiddie game, like because like kids watch a lot of TikTok, they watch a lot of YouTube and whatever, right? And there's like some weird stuff you see, like Spider-Man, Elsa, RP or something.
Oh,
you look it up.
I don't want to get into that.
But that's something else. But anyway, imagine like, you know, just have like Big Bird on YouTube just play something, or like as a VTuber and just play some kiddie games.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's what I think should be happening. Come on, what Sesame Street? Come on, let's get going here. I think it'd be interesting. You have like some of the older cartoons. You have like I don't know, Very Odd Parents, something like that. I don't know what's Samurai Jack like.
I want to see Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
That'd be good. I could listen to him talk forever.
Yeah. There's some interest. Oh, we got some head pet redeems. We need some head pets, BuffPup. I can't move my arms, but
Oh, wait, hold on, wait. I got you. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my, it's exposing. 17 FPS.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
There you go. How's that?
There you go. That's great.
Thanks.
That's good. That works.
Thank you, Chad. This is great. I love this.
There you go. Gabber redeemed it. The
Thank you,
dark side
Gabber.
of
This is
YouTube.
real nice. It's real good.
I think there's a huge I think a huge market for VTubers is just not being untapped by like the actual big corporations.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I think there's like a lot of things. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, I would flip my shit if I saw Pepsi Man on flipping Twitch. Oh my god. And then they could use the Pepsi Man like theme song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Pepsi Man. Yeah. Dab. I can't dab. I can't do any of these things. How am I supposed to dab? I can't move my arms.
I could dab, but it's just a picture.
Yeah, I'm dabbing IRL. There you go. I did it.
I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Anyway, is there anything else you want to discuss? Just in general? I can start taking questions from chat.
How is living on your own now? How is that?
Well, I live with my older brother, so it's not exactly on my own, but
I mean, it's better.
Right. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Like, it's, you know, I get a lot more freedom. I don't have to whisper at night. I can actually create things. I'm a lot more creative. I have more time. I can build things and organize events. I can interview a lot more people. Like, I don't have a tight schedule. I have a lot more conversations with people. I can be loud again. Yeah, I can be loud.
Yeah, I was really excited when we were at the VTuber prom. And you're like, I'm moving soon. I was like, woo! I don't get excited about that stuff.
Yeah. I was like, finally, I can do things.
Yeah, because I don't know. I remember when I was a kid and I wanted to move out so bad because I was just like, because I would stay up super late, and of course your mom would come in and be like, don't stay up too late because you're never gonna get up and blah, 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 you know. So it was just like, I just want to do whatever I want. And it's funny because sometimes I will still walk around my house. And I'll do something like really weird, and I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Like my mom's gonna yell at me. Like I think about that, but then I have to say out loud, like, yo, I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want.
And then you just like, I don't know, dance around, do a floss or something. Be like, ha,
yeah, do a backflip.
Do a backflip real quick. No one saw that. How cool I am.
But yeah, I just have to remind myself sometimes that like I can do whatever I want now, and it's like nice.
Absolutely, having the freedom to do what you want, not have to be tied down, and yeah, I get you. Any questions from chat? This is the time to ask BuffPup or myself. Any questions at all? We'll answer anything. No question goes unanswered.
Oh, that's
no
a good
question.
No question.
That's from I remember what it was. A really old podcast I watched years ago on YouTube where they literally started yelling that. The guy was like spitting. He was like, no questions. No questions. It's just like, he just kept yelling. He's like, I don't care how ridiculous it is. No questions. Unanswered.
I love answering weird questions. So the weirder, the better. I'm like ready. I love weird questions.
Would you rather have pickles for fingers or tomatoes for feet?
Tomatoes, because then I could slop around and like make funny noises with my feet.
Oh, there you go. See,
and I feel like if I wanted to kick somebody in the face, it would make like a noise, and I think that would be kind of funny.
There you go. I made that up on the spot.
See? I got answers. They might not be the correct answers, but I got answers for everything.
There is no such thing as a more correct answer. Every answer is a good answer. There's no such thing as a stupid answer.
I learned a fun fact last night. I was on TikTok, and supposedly frogs swallow with their eyeballs.
Really?
Yeah, so when you see a frog like eat something and their eyeballs go like down into their head, it's because they're using their eyeballs to push the food down.
What the heck? Well,
isn't that a fun fact?
What is this question? I don't know why the question. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake or sit on a cake and eat dick?
Well, obviously, I would rather sit and eat cake because cake probably tastes a little bit better. Just
true.
Because you know, bouncing on my boy's dick is probably a lot better than like you know, bouncing on some cake, like cake farting or whatever. So I'd rather sit and eat. You know.
Question for BuffPup: do they like Subway? And if so, what do they get on their sub? Mine is a cold cut combo of lettuce and cheese. Okay,
you're gonna hate me. I hate Subway. Because they say it's fresh, and then you walk in there, and it's literally open, and it's probably been open for, like, all day, like, 10 hours, and there's, like, flies and shit getting on top of it. And I'm like, that's not fresh. That's disgusting. I'm like, that's just gross. And so I definitely don't eat that.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I still eat Subway, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, because they
And it's
open up at like
muggy.
8 o'clock. It could be 6 p.m. by the time you order. Something.
Right.
So it's been sitting there for like 12 hours.
So gross. But if I had to order something from Subway, I would get the meatball sub because they have to cook the meatballs when they come out of the freezer, and so it's not sitting out front. So.
That's true. I usually just get a steak and cheese, and then I just put some stuff on it. And that's what I usually get. I used to have hot peppers on my steak.
Oh.
You into spicy food?
Not really. Sometimes it depends. Like I like a little spice, but if it gets to the point where I can't taste the food because it's so spicy, I feel like it's pointless. Like it's like, why am I doing this?
The reason why I asked is because during COVID, my parents during the summer grew a bunch of peppers, like of varying stuff, and then we learned how to pickle them. So I have like a bunch of just like jars of just like peppers, and then every time I eat like steak or something, I just like pop a couple. They're pretty mild. They're not like spicy, so that adds a little more flavor. Yeah.
Sounds delicious. I wonder if you can cook with those.
Cook with them? Like
chop them up and like put like if you like made like a saute of like rice and stuff. I wonder if you could cook those.
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be good.
BuffPup, would you like to join the Tuber community party for the future Tuber elections? I'm with PNG Tuber coalition of the party.
Yeah, are we debating? What are we debating about?
I don't know. There's asking if you'd like to be a part of it. Yeah, you could be a part of the PNG Tuber coalition of the party.
Hell yeah. There was actually a point where like, so when I first started streaming, I did like webcam for a bit, and I was just like, I don't like being a woman on the internet because it gets harassy and like weird. Yeah. So then I before I got the model, I actually just had like a picture of like, I don't know, it was like my profile picture on like Twitter for like a hot couple weeks or something. Or like I drew BuffPup or something and I put it up there for like a couple weeks.
I gotcha.
So I was for a second.
I'm looking into getting into VTubing. I already have a model I created, but I'm learning how to start getting into it. Can I ask what programs you use to animate your models, or any suggestions on videos or channels, or someone just starting out?
YouTube, but the program I use is called Live 2D Cubism. It's the program that everybody uses for like 2D models. But there's so many tutorials on YouTube. Actually, when I first started doing models, I did it like, I don't know, I think like a year and a half ago. So there was only tutorials in Japanese. So I had like a really hard time learning how to do it. But now that the whole VTubing craze is happening, there's like so many tutorials now, and I'm actually gonna go back and watch some, because when I learned it was like weird, and I feel like a lot of things I'm doing now are like totally wrong. Because so many people are doing it now. So I'm gonna like refresh on tutorials. But there's a lot if you just look it up. If you just look up like live 2D cubism tutorial or live 2D tutorial, I'm sure you'll find a lot.
Yeah, I thought about having at least one 2D model in case I wanted to just, chill. And
I think you should. There's a lot of pretty models. Like you can make a lot of pretty things.
Yeah. I saw some interesting stuff. So maybe not this year because I'm having other plans, but I think in the future I at least want to get at least one out there, just to have it and be like, look, I'm 2D and then I'm 3D and then I'm back and now I'm in VR and now I'm real.
Yeah, it brings variety, I feel like. And also like that's why I kind of made the human one too, was because sometimes I'll do collabs with people and they'll all be like 3D humans, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of like weird that I'm like a 2D dog and everyone's like 3D humans or whatever. So like I just kind of want to, just kind of match with everybody. And that's also why I got a 3D model of BuffPup as well, because sometimes I'll do collabs with people. And like, here's a perfect example. On Saturday, I played Mario Party with like a whole bunch of like VR chat people. So they had all their Suva stuff put together, and I was like, great, I can just use my 3D model so I don't look off in this like couch row of playing Mario Party.
Yes. Yeah. Like I think I heard about that. That was didn't you guys play like Trouble in Terrorist on the same day or something like that, or the next day, or was that some other group?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Just playing Mario Party. I don't even own a Switch. I don't know game. All I got is my computer.
Well, it's cool. We were playing Mario Party 4, and they used Parsec, where it's like you can connect to their computer or something, and then playing. It was really fun.
Damn, I'm missing out. I've only been doing VR chat for 3 years, and then I step out and I'm like, all right, guys, wait, where's everyone? What do we do? Hello?
But yeah, I think it's good to have both because then sometimes you're in situations where it's like, I don't know. I love my 2D model because I can literally wake up 20 minutes before I stream, and I'm like totally just half naked. I'm like, okay, guys, let's go, and like I just have like the V2, the 2D model up, and I'm like, okay, ready.
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of it. You can just be sitting in your PJs and just be streaming, chilling, having a wonderful time, and then it's like 4 hours later and you're just starving. And you're like, shit, guess I'm gonna have dinner. I'm in my PJs. I'll just jump back into bed.
Yeah, exactly. It's real good. I love it.
Absolutely. Any more questions? I think, well, for like my suggestion for 3D stuff is like the programs that most people use, like what, Suva, Leopard, and VC Face. I think that's all for 3D, right? I don't know if those work for 2D, but those are the ones. Suva's like what, like 12, 14 bucks. VC Face is free. Leopard's 80. And it really depends on what you want to do. Like right now, I can't move my arms because I'm using Suva. I mean, I have to use Vive trackers, but like the trackers don't work too well because I need to get in our base station. But it really depends on how you want to, like, what you want to do. Like, you know, there's so many different types of streaming and all that stuff. Like there's even people that still use like face rig for VTubing, you know?
Yeah, I like for 3D ones, I definitely like VC Face the most because for one, it has face recognition. So if I smile on my 3D model, it smiles like kind of like with the 2D. And I really like that. And also for VC Face, you can use leap motion, which makes you have these little fingers, and I like that.
I have leap mode. I just never set it up VC Face. So I need to.
Oh, you should. It's so good. I used it today. It's amazing.
I'm gonna learn it, but I'm worried about my computer exploding.
I mean, it doesn't take up that CPU much usage if you don't want to use your hands, but if you have leap motion, then it takes up a little bit. But
ooh, we'll figure it out. I'll be like, finally I can dab or something. I don't know.
I was dabbing all day today. It was great.
Nice. This setup, yeah, this is amazing. You know, listen, why be the #1 talk show in VR chat? I could be the #1 talk show on Twitch. Winky face.
Right? Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Look at this whole beautiful plate.
I did this. Smile.
I made it. Smile.
I made it. Yeah, I made this.
I made this.
I like interviewing VTubers. I think it's interesting, you know. So there's a lot to discuss, a lot of things to do, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And of course, like every VTuber is a person too, so it's like
absolutely
everyone has like experiences and stuff. There was one time I did an interview with Leaflet, and we had an interview for like 3.5 hours because we were just talking so much and talking about life experiences and stuff, and it was really great.
Damn. Holy smokes. Yeah, she told me that. I've been contacting her there like a little bit, you know, and she's like, oh yeah, I interview people too, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, I only did it in VR chat, but I want to start doing it on Discord. So.
Yeah, gives you more variety too, because everyone looks different, and like you got 2Ds and 3Ds sometimes. Like you just had Joel in here, right?
Yes, that was the first person I actually ever did a Discord interview.
Yeah, Joel's great. So, but like he's 3D, so until he makes a 2D model, but.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I'm actually in talks with one person from Team 4-Star. Starts with a T. Takamura. He's the bartender VTuber.
Oh, I've seen a video of that. Yeah, I've never been to their streams, but they look cool.
Yeah, I'm in talks with him currently, and he might be coming on soon, maybe. And it's interesting because like whenever I interview people, they're always like, oh, I don't have VR, or like I don't want to get in VR chat, but now they can't use that excuse anymore. I'm like, well, I take the show to you. Now, you can't escape me now. So I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Like literally just get on Discord and I can plop you into the world, dude. It's that easy now.
Yeah, and I'm sure it feels better for you too, because now you can just get on and be like, hey, whatever. Like you don't have to like go set up.
Yeah, I have to like set everything up. Oh, VR chat's broken. Oh, voice bug. Oh, disconnected. Oh, I can't hear you. I mean, I still do. We'll be doing some VR chat interviews because some people literally only do VR chat, so they don't do outside of it. But I am branching out, so there will be still some VR chat interviews, but probably for a good chunk of like the VTubers I'm going to interview, they're all going to be on Discord like this because a lot of them just don't want to deal with VR and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I should have done this earlier because there's so many times where like some people from like VSojo, before that was even a thing, a lot of them I asked and they're like, oh yeah, let's get interviewed, and then they're like, oh, I get headaches in VR, or like I have to get my model, and I'm like, well, it takes forever. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna bring the show to them. So I think I should have done this ages ago, to be honest. But
hey, I mean, just like TikTok, it's better to start at some point instead of never.
True. I mean, I almost had 3,000 followers, so I mean, hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
I feel like TikTok's oversaturated, right? Like,
absolutely.
Okay, I was gonna say because I posted one TikTok and it got like 100 and something like views on it, and I was like, okay, that seems like a normal like Twitter post if it has like if some people like it. And then the next one I posted, it was like 870 something, and I was like, okay, that's like way drastic compared to the last one I just posted. I'm like, that's a lot.
I posted a TikTok where it's just me like dancing like really stupidly. It gets like 5 views, and I'm like, oh. And then I post an MMD, like the hip sway, 50,000 views. What the fuck? So I'm just like, I'm like, what the? I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do MMDs. There's no point of doing anything else. So that was me. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna start doing that.
It's funny because the one that got 800 and whatever views on it was a dancing one. So yes.
Whenever I look at TikTok, it's typically dancing to some song, very DMCA, but I mean, it's whatever. Like, and what I do is I in every single TikTok I do, on the top right it says go to my Twitch. so you have like 50,000 views, and then people are like, oh, let's go to this guy's Twitch, and I start getting random follows like left and right. Now I never had someone say, hey, I'm from TikTok, but you never know. Maybe one day they'll be like,
when that happens, DM me because I want to know if somebody comes over from TikTok and they're like, yo, I'm from TikTok, and they actually say that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day, but I do get like a lot more follows off stream. Like I'll just randomly get them, and I'm just like, what the? Because I literally says like, go to my Twitch, so I might as well use TikTok as a way to advertise my Twitch. I mean,
yeah. In my bio, it's like a pup who is buff, and then it's just my Twitch link.
Yeah, I did both my Twitch link and my link tree, you know, double trouble, you know, you gotta, gotta double it up. Hey, TikTok was an advertising platform for people's OnlyFans profile there? Oh shit, I can believe that.
Okay, speaking of TikTok, here's like a complaining thing.
All right.
Why can TikTok pay for all these DMCA songs, but Twitch can't?
Damn, hit him with the hard truth.
Dab.
Got him. Twitch, come on. No, I agree. That's actually a good point. Like, TikTok can afford it, but not Twitch. Twitch is owned by, well, not the richest man in the world, second richest man in the world. So, you know, it's
I just find it crazy because like I would assume that even when TikTok first came out and was Musical.ly, they already had all the stuff, and they were definitely not as big as Twitch. So the fact that they can do it, it's just, I don't know, it's surprising to me.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. Hopefully they get it sorted because they actually killed Twitch Sings.
I saw that. It's kind of a bummer because I know a lot of people who only did Twitch Sings, which I would never do because I can't sing. But
same. I was told I was tone deaf. So.
Oh, by who?
So okay, 2 years ago when I was with a group of friends, we decided to do a Christmas song, like a sing along, and each of us got like a line, and we would just record ourselves and then like just, you know, slap it together in a video and be like, hey, you know, whatever. Anyway, so it came to my turn, and then I did like 20 attempts, and then I was just like, oh my god. And then I picked the best one, I sent it to them, and then we were all in a voice call listening to everyone's part, and then it came to my part, and then everyone's just like, dude, you weren't even on like, you didn't even hit a single note. Like you're just, are you tone deaf? And I was like, bro, please.
That's so mean.
Yeah, and
I would have just not said anything and just edited it. Like, why would you say that?
I should have auto-tuned it. Yeah. And then not that long ago, another person was just going like making like like that, like a really angelic like thing, and they're like, match my tone. I was like, okay, let's do it. And then they're like, dude, you're like tone deaf. And I'm like, no,
Oh,
no.
unlucky.
I was like, listen, I can't sing, but at least I interview people, so got him.
At least I can hold a conversation.
At least I can hold a conversation. Get wrecked, nerd.
That's so sad.
I mean, that is my strength. I mean, it's like, it's my debuff, okay? My debuff is I can't sing, but I can actually socialize every human being, so there you go.
Yeah, that's like mine. I can do artwork, but I can't be an adult, so that's like mine.
Wow. Yeah, I also was born in Canada, so I'm naturally resistant to cold, so.
Oh.
It's a pretty
and you automatically feel bad for everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If you live in America, you get you can buy guns anywhere. You just you stock up.
Yeah, you have the fear of being shot, so that's like a part.
Yeah. True.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like an RPG. You get RNG roll. You just like pick random, and then you just spawn in. The first like 18 years is pretty lame. It's kind of just like a linear path. And then once you turn, when you get to level 18, you gotta like sort of decide what you're doing. And then when you're like 25, you're kind of like, what the heck am I doing? And then like by the time you're 30, if you didn't like take the life path to like go to college, university, you kind of just like, what's going on?
Yeah. By the time you're like 50, you're like, what's going on? Like you still don't even know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I work out. That's why I use that workout outfit in VR chat. I'm naturally resistant. Everyone's like, "Why are you wearing that in the cold?" I'm like, "What do you mean? I have a natural buff."
I'm Canadian. There you go.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And then they're like, "Why do you have a deep voice?" And I'm like, "Amygdalitis, very serious."
You just say, "I'm Canadian."
Yeah, just say that for everything. Why do you have a deep voice? I'm Canadian.
Pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I have another interesting question to ask.
Okay.
All right, so if you had to, this is for the VTubing, VR chat, whatever community, you had to 1, ERP someone, 2, marry someone, and then block someone, who would it be? This is like fuck, marry, kill, but VR chat edition, or like VTuber edition. I didn't say kill because that might be a little.
Do they have to be a VTuber or in the community?
They could just be in the community.
Okay, well, I would instantly ban Domo because he's a fucking little shit. So, like, get rid of him.
And then you're not the first person to say that. So now I wonder why.
I mean, he literally just shits on everybody on Twitter. I mean, lovingly. He does it very lovingly, but, just get him out of the way, because why not? We'll just flick him in the trash, And then I would probably ERP with Joel. Because I feel like he would be the most adventurous and the most fun. So, and then when it comes to marrying somebody, it would have to be, I would say, either Tega or Leaflet. It would be either of those two. Because I feel like with Tega, life would never be boring. And then with Leaflet, I could talk to her for hours. So.
There you go.
That would be my list.
Domo's getting fucking tossed under the bus every single time. Damn.
It's funny because I actually just did this. I just did this flipping like there's like this meme going around on Twitter where it's like you like circle what you are or something like that, and there's a thing at the bottom of the VTuber. It says shit on Domo or appreciate Domo, and I just circled the appreciate Domo even though I shit on him all the time.
Oh my. Yo, Cookie, thanks for the 27 months. Nice.
It's lovingly, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you. Maybe you'll interview me one day, and I'll be like, you're interviewing an interviewer. How does it feel?
Oh, you should do like a double interview where you just answer questions with questions.
Oh, yeah. I won't even like conduct the interview. I'll be like, so, why are you an asshole?
Yeah.
It's like, why does everyone hate you? I have interviewed 224 people, and they all said they wanted to block you. Can you explain why, sir?
They all say your Twitter's ass. Can you tell me why?
Absolutely.
That'd be good.
Sir, why are you an asshole? Why don't you endorse Pepsi?
Why don't you like Beppis?
Yeah,
Do you not like Beppis?
I keep saying Pepsi. I should say Beppis. I'm pretty illiterate, so you know.
I think there's like other ones too. Like if you, what else is there? Oh, there's 7 Bowl, delicious, Beppis, Boba, Dr. Seven.
Wait, these are just come with the program?
Yeah, these are in the program. Like I can pull out like a.
Can you add your own?
I can just pull out like a Dr. Seven. Yeah, and I can like put it on my head. See, we'll put it right here. Here's my Dr. Seven.
Wow.
And we'll just put it right here.
No one's gonna question that.
Isn't that amazing? Look, and it stays in my head.
Absolutely.
My Dr.
What?
Seven.
Oh, what the heck?
Isn't that great?
Yeah, you can't do that 3D. What the heck?
I know. I'm telling you,
Alright, I'm
live stream is
invested.
awesome.
Alright, I'm invested. Alright, 2D, let's go. I'm drawing it up right now.
Do you know what's also really good? Is that you can grab an item. So like, let's say I like to do this a lot. So like, here's an egg, but I can censor it. And then I can go like this. So then it looks like my face is like not safe for work.
What? What?
Isn't that great?
Yeah. What? No wonder everyone wants to be 2D. This is a lot more fun. You can't really do this with 3D. It'd take too much long. Look
at that. My swirl is not safe for work. Don't look at it.
You can like wear a mask and then be like, and then have a voice changer and be like, you know.
I could look like I'm in the shower. Like this.
Oh my. Twitch, please.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, don't look.
But there's a lot of stuff. Like when I suggested, like I was like, hey, do you need me to put a chair in? Because you can actually grab, like, let's say, oh, so here we go. Here's like a couch or whatever, and you can put it behind you, so the slider is in front of you or behind you.
Okay. So
I can put it behind me and say like, hey, put this couch behind me.
What?
And then I can make it move with me if I want. So it's like, hey, I'm like in a couch now. Isn't this great?
What? Oh my god.
That's why I was like, do you need me to put a couch down? Because I got you. I got you, fam. I got a whole heckin' couch. You need it?
Damn, I think I'm not going to struggle with 2D people. 3D people, they're just going to be floating in space. 2D, I'm like, yeah, let's pull up the camping, camping tent. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, and you can put in your own images too. You can put in GIFs. So like I had like that pet animation.
Yeah.
That's why I love 2D. And a lot of the scenes that I use on stream are like, I make like scenes where my full body is shown, or like I draw things, and like it's like a fun time. I really enjoy being creative with 2D.
All right, I'm sold. All right, I'm gonna spend $1 million now on a model.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
You should get one if you don't want to spend a lot of money for one. Leaflet Creators, her model maker. Is actually on the cheaper side, but they're like really good. They're like really cartoony.
Yeah, because like I feel like if you're going to go 2D, you kind of have to go like the professional side or like spend a lot of money. But if her models look really good, then I'm down. Yeah,
I there's definitely like parts of my model, like if you like zoom in really quick, like you can see like there's like a weird like look at this. It looks so bad. Like, do you see that?
Oh, there's holes.
I know, there's like holes and stuff, and there's like this isn't even like correctly drawn. Oh, look at this part. That looks real good, doesn't it?
Yeah. What the? Oh my! You're exposing yourself. Now people are gonna look at those things and think.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
But you can go as like cheap or as much or like as I don't know, as like derpy or whatever you want.
Yeah, I saw some people, like some models are like hundreds of layers or something like that. Like they go like crazy.
Oh yeah, like Bao's model. She has each of her fingers are different. Or it's like 4 pictures each or something. What? Each of her fingers.
Oh my
so whenever
God.
she like bounces up or down, her fingers like do like
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Like you can go really crazy with it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw some people testing of jiggle physics too. They were like, look. I'm like, wait, that's a 2D image. That's not a 3D.
Oh yeah, I made a model the other day that has really good jiggle physics. You want to see it?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, too many viewers in here now. Whoa, calm down.
Wow, calm down. What are you, silly
Yeah, what's going on here?
ladies?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go crazy with all the physics and stuff. It's really fun. It's a good program. Live 2D is fun.
Now you're back to normal. Whew. People got
Now
excited
you're
for a
the
second.
dog.
Jeez,
Yeah,
that'd be,
sorry,
oh
cat.
shit. Yeah, good thing I already got
Oh, the
partners, so I
damn
don't have to worry
dog
about that no more. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I'll consider it. Should I, when people get 2D, do they get full body or do they get like a half body? I'm kind of curious.
So like normally people get full body just because like, you know, sometimes they want to be like good example, people were playing Ring Fit.
Yeah.
And they just put their entire like body like on the screen when they were playing because they just had like their phone like videotaping them or whatever, and then they were using their model and it was like full body. So like stuff like that's good. But like, I don't know. I like having it half body like this because I like to draw but like myself in different positions and stuff. And then just put my head behind it so it looks like my full body.
Do you with a 2D, can you actually move your arms? Is that even possible?
Yeah, you can do like animations. Like I have like a flex animation and stuff.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can like you could do if you can think about it, you could probably do it.
Damn. Animations is one thing, but like to actually move your real hand and it moves like your 2D hand.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I think people are trying to do that. Like I did see one thing in Face Frig like a really long time ago where somebody made a live 2D model and they could like move their hand up and it would do an animation or something. But like I think people are trying to do that, but I don't think the technology is here yet.
Ah, so 3D does have some advantages in that way.
Yeah, 3D definitely is better for full body movement for sure.
Because I thought about doing a Unity project. So sort of like if you ever watched like Project Melody or Sweet Cheeks or Full Famine, those three don't use VR chat. They use their own Unity project, and then they like play in full body and actually have like their own like room, and they just walk around in, and that blew me away. I was like, what the heck?
That stuff's so cool.
I'm like, I want to do that because I don't want to rely on VR chat all the time. You're like, oh, the game's busted, this doesn't work. Because because you can use the most updated version of Unity, and then you can adjust any of the physics, whatever you want. Like you can make it so when you touch like a microphone in the world, it actually moves.
That's crazy. I like that.
Yeah. I want to do that. Like imagine just me sitting there interviewing people in 3D. Or have you ever watched Code Miko?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, she's great.
I interviewed her and she interviewed me, and she's using an Unreal Engine, which is different, but it's still like a similar process where she can actually like do things in the world and all that stuff. And she describes herself not as a VTuber, but more of a video game character, which I think is different.
Yeah, have you ever seen her like bring the character around and then like go into like third person?
Yeah.
And it's so cool. It's like it's crazy. And then she can like turn on full body, and then she's
turn
like
it
back.
off. Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's awesome. I love it.
Just switch that up. Like she could be in the middle of the interview and then be like, all right, be right back. I want to kill some zombies, and just like go third person, just pull the gun and start killing some zombies. Like what the heck? Like just
it's so cool.
Yeah, just a transition there. I think that's really awesome. That's what I want to get into, is doing like a more studio approach and just having it like that, because I think that's what's really gonna separate me from the rest. Everyone's using Suva, everyone's using VC Face, Lepa, and all that stuff, but like having my own 3D world, and I can also put as many trackers as I want on my body, so I can have elbow, knee trackers, chest track, whatever you want at that point.
Yeah, a lot of people use like bodysuits, like those like black suits. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yes, the one that Code Miko uses is about $20,000. Yeah. You want to get into 3D? You want to get into mocap suits? 20 grand. Yeah, just an easy investment.
20 grand.
Yeah. And then it's like another $9,000 for the program too, yearly. By the way, yearly license.
So gross.
Yeah, 30 grand. Yeah. But the thing is though, is that what Faux and what Sweet Cheeks is doing, they don't have those suits. They're just using their regular VR, like what we have, like just Index or whatever. So it's like only like $2 grand, and obviously it's not as like fluid, so to speak, but like it's a lot cheaper. So you don't need to spend 20 grand on a mocap suit just to do that. In fact, excuse me, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think anything like VTuber related, I think it's gonna be as expensive or as cheap as you make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you actually see the new VR gloves?
No, I didn't see those. I've heard people talking about them, but
I think they're on Twitter. Is like Magnus or something like that. I don't know if Dead Guy or one of my mods can link it. But basically, they were like, I think they were like $2,000 each or something, and then they allow you to like actually have full finger control.
Oh, whoa! That's kind of like Leap Motion, except like just a glove.
Yeah, you could probably use it for Leap. I mean, you could probably use it at that point for a 3D mod. I would.
Honestly, I would use this more than Leap Motion, because Leap Motion is like that. I mean, it's like a little brick or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes it like loses tracking and it doesn't know where your hand's at, but this would know where your hand's at all the time.
Literally gloves. But like the interesting thing is that like for index, like it's just like you're gripping your hands. Like that's all it is. But this is full range, so like you can do everything like a human can. So like you can do like the Star Trek like Long Live and Prosper.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You can do that, and they showed that, and then people are like, "What the heck? Like, what?" So
that's really...
yeah, that's the future. That's just the fingers. And if they can do the fingers, then they can do the toes. Toe trackers, anyone?
Toe trackers.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Did you I don't know if you saw this, but so VC Face, which is like the other 3D program,
yep.
Somebody connected their iPhone to VC Face, and they got it to track their full body through their iPhone.
Their full body, not just like their face, but their full body, really?
Yeah, through the iPhone.
Holy smokes! Yeah, I've heard of because what CodeMiko does and a lot of other people like they use the iPhone X or whatever the newest one is to just track their face. So that's how they track like the eyes and the mouth movements, which makes sense. It's not even on Android yet. Like what the heck, Samsung? Like come on, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I was blown away because like VC Face is made by like one person, who's just like, and they update it like every day, and it's ridiculous. And I was surprised that somebody figured out how to put an iPhone in there and like get the full body to track, and it looked decent. I mean, like, and of course, iPhone's paying, a lot of money to get good cameras, so it's not going to be a bad camera. So
yeah, but I gotta get an iPhone.
Yeah, well, be up with the times,
Yeah, my phone's like 3 years old. That's
I have the iPhone 10, and I even though it's not even like, I don't know, it's like 2 years old, I feel like I still need a new one.
Mine's like a Samsung Alpha or something like that. It's like 2017. It's really old.
Oh my goodness.
So but I for the longest time, like the only reason I ever had a phone was just to text people and like occasionally be like, I want to browse Twitter while I'm on the toilet. Like that's basically it.
Well, poop tweet.
Yeah. You gotta get some poop tweets in there, Holy smokes. The post I made 4 hours ago has 6,202 views, 254 likes.
Oh, on TikTok?
No, on Twitter. I made that. I posted. Okay, this is. I'm gonna tell you how to farm. All right. So you post. Okay, how to farm likes. All right. Listen.
This,
okay.
you post your ass cheeks, right?
No. Okay. So what you can do that, yeah. But you make the same post. You make one for Twitter. You make the exact same thing for TikTok, and then you get double trouble. You double dipping the chip, But then you farm double.
Double chipping.
Yeah, double chipping. So why work harder? Why you gotta work smarter? So just make one thing and just post it like 5 different social medias, and then it'll blow up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rebel tips 101.
Yeah, exactly. Do social media. Do the TikToks. Do the Twitters. Do the Instagram questionable. I don't know. Do people still use Instagram?
I don't know. I tried doing Instagram one time, and I made like 4 posts, and then I forgot about it. So I just. I have like 100 followers on Instagram, and all I posted was just fan art. So I'll probably just post more fan art there and be like, hee hee. Yeah, I don't know. Instagram's one of those things where it's like, if I'm gonna post a photo, I might as well just post it on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems kind of silly to me. The cool thing about TikTok is that like, so like we all want to make like YouTube videos and stuff, but nobody wants to make a 10-minute long YouTube video. So it's nice to just be able to edit like a 5-second clip.
Yeah, or like what people do is they'll like you can take your streams, take a Twitch clip, and then just post it to TikTok.
Yeah, it seems so much easier than flipping YouTube because YouTube, I feel like you only get traction if you make the video like 10 minutes or longer.
Yeah.
And it's like, ugh, I don't want to do that.
I don't know. YouTube's weird because like there's a guy, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but there's a person that they do MMDs, but they you know the hip sway, right? They made the hip sway and they posted it to Twitter, or sorry, they posted it to YouTube, but it's the exact same animation, exact same camera, but all they do per video is just switch the model out for some other character, and every single time they get 100,000 views every single day. Every single day. Like I look at their recent videos, it's just hip sway this character, hip sway this character. Like they're literally just playing Farmville out here, going, all right, gotta make another hip sway guys today. Oh yeah, this other character.
They figured it out. They figured out the code.
Yeah. I'm just like, I mean, it gets the clicks, but it's just like, I don't think they can monetize it because the song, every single song is DMCA, so they're not getting money out of it. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, stupid.
But there are some interesting stuff I saw on YouTube. There's some MMD stuff that like is like god tier. Like they figured out how to like do like full on like cloth physics. Like my brain exploded when I saw some of these.
No, I saw like Bebe posted one the other day, and she was doing the hip sway thing, but her like skirt was like perfect with the hips and like everything was not clipping, and I was like, how the hell?
Thanks for coming over to me. Do you like what you see? Ooh woo.
Yeah. Yo, Bilbo. Thank you so much. Bilbo Swaggins YOLO 420 Twerk 69. You like that name? BuffPup?
I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah. He's he rated me because tomorrow I'm interviewing his personal mute hook. So.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And then I'll interview Bilbo at some point. Yes, Bilbo Swaggins.
Bilbo Swaggins. I like that name.
Yeah, Bilbo Swaggins 420 Twerk 69. I like those type of names.
It's so good.
Yeah, Bilbo. Oh, and I'm interviewing Bilbo at the same time? Okay, sure. Let's go.
Oh, there you go. Easy clap.
Double trouble, yeah. Double dip the chip, you know? Double time.
Double dip.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't you just double dipping?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. So, any more questions? Anyone from the chat? Recent raid? I mean, you get to ask questions of BuffPup and I.
Yeah, you can ask a weird dog on the internet question.
Yeah,
time.
Absolutely. Is that Furo? See, I already told. What did I tell you earlier about my outfit? So I told you. People are like, League of Legends.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but my new
What's your
one.
favorite color? I like pastel blue and pink.
I like. It's pretty obvious. Red.
Oh, I was gonna say green.
Really?
No.
Okay. No, I like black and red. It's pretty vibrant in the room I'm in right now. I have those LED strip lights my brother got me for Christmas, and they're all around the room now. It's like I'm code red constantly.
Oh no, that was my favorite Mountain Dew.
Oh, Mountain Dew Red. I actually only had a Mountain Dew one time. It was just a default Mountain Dew. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I was just like, what is this?
No, right? I don't like it either. Code Red was good.
Oh, I've only had Pepsi, Coke, Sprite, Beppis, Dr. No, I actually never had a Dr. Pepper in my life. Maybe I should.
I love Dr. Pepper way more than Coke and Pepsi.
Oh shit.
It's like cherry Coke. If you ever had that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may try it out. We'll figure it out. What else? I've had Canada Dry. It's exclusive.
Is it dry?
No, it's ginger ale.
Oh, I see.
It's like, I don't know why it's exclusively in Canada, but yeah, it's just called Canada Dry. It's just ginger ale. It's what you drink when you're sick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ginger
you
ale's...
drink Canada Dry and saltines.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
Yes, whenever I was sick, my mom did that, and it works. So I don't know.
Yeah, my mom is from Canada, so she's from Nova Scotia. So that was like a thing.
Yeah, it's true. I'm from Ontario, but it translates. I had a teacher when I was in high school that was from Nova Scotia, and he literally sounded like Mr. Mackey from South Park.
Right?
He's like,
I love Nova.
Don't do drugs, okay? Like, we're bad for you. I'm like, okay, thanks. Have it in the States, yeah, but it says Canada Dry on it, so you know it's Canadian, right? That's how you know it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
So that has many versions. Yeah, Canada has like one too many versions of. Question for what inspired you to be a Doge avatar? That's for Valid. Rex, do you want to answer that again?
I had the name first on Twitch. So I was just like, I'm just gonna make a character around that name, and here I am, and that was really it. Honestly, it's a really boring story, but so that was basically it. And then I just made it things that I like. Like I like stars. I like space. I think space is really cool, so I put a star in my eye. And I like pastel colors, so I made it like pastel orange. And I have a little snaggle tooth because I have a snaggle tooth in real life, and just stuff like that. And then I made it after my favorite dog, which is a Pomeranian.
There you go.
Yep, and that's really it.
I think the incredible part is that you made your own character. You know, like a lot of people.
I love designing characters.
Yeah, like you actually went above and because most people they don't know how to do it, so they just hire someone. But like you have the creative freedom, and you just you don't have to pay yourself. So you just make it and do what you want.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun making the human version. I was a little nervous because I don't like make clothes like that often. Like I don't like design clothes. Like I'm not like I don't know. I don't do that often. So I was a little nervous about that. But I think it came out pretty decent. It was really fun. I had a fun time with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I used to draw years ago.
You can still pick it back up. It's not leaving anywhere.
I mean, I developed carpal tunnel.
Oh my god, same. You want to hear my wrist crack? Are you ready?
Sure, let's hear it.
Do you like that? Can you hear that?
I don't know if I can hear it.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, I think I heard it. Oh yeah, I heard it now. I can do that with my arm. I don't think you can hear it, but yeah, I developed carpal tunnel and then had to wear a brace. It was when I was in college for I was just hopping around, like I don't know what the hell I was doing. So when a VR chat was popping, I was like, I'm gonna go into 3D animation and character design because I want to make anime waifus for a living. Why not? And then everyone else was like 10 years into art, and I was just like an amateur. And I was like, oh shit! And then I bought a tablet. I bought the XP 15.6 inch. Is that a good one, you think? Or I mean, I think everyone. I mean, a lot of people in there. Everyone's like, I want a Cintiq, yo, $2,000. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yo, I hate Cintiqs. Okay,
really?
I'm gonna be 100. I hate them.
Right,
I think for one, it's flipping Wacom or whatever, which is an Adobe product. So screw that. Don't even want to support Adobe. And then for two, like they break so easily. Like I had literally a Cintiq Wacom. And oh my god, I'm gonna get heated. So I plugged it in one day, and it was charging. It was all fine, and then I unplug it, and the charger gets stuck inside the Cintiq. And I've only had this thing for like 8 months. Like it's not even like that old. And so I'm like, okay, well it's under warranty, so I'll send it back because if they were like, oh, if it's not under warranty, then you have to pay $1,200, which is exactly the amount that I paid for a brand new one. So it seems kind of silly. So I was like, oh, I'll just send it in. So I send it in, and they fix it, and then I get my Cintiq back, and there's a flipping hair in the screen. Like when they opened it up, somebody left a hair inside of my Cintiq. So every time I was drawing, it looked like there was a hair on my screen.
Oh no!
Like wipe it off because it's like inside the Cintiq. So then I messaged them back, and I'm like, yo, you like left some crap in my Cintiq. And they're like, yeah, if you want to send it back to us, it's going to be like $1,500 to do that because it has to deal with the screen or whatever. And I'm like, I might as well just buy a new one at this point because like.
What the heck?
So bad. And then I was just like, screw it. And then I bought an iPad, and those things are only like what, like $200,
Yeah.
$300 for that. It's so good. I've had it for like 3 years, had no issues with it. Plus, I have a screen cover on it, where like it's like a protector, and it's paper feel. Oh my god, it feels exactly like paper. It's so good, and it just slides across the screen. It's so nice, and it has true color. So if I draw, like, let's say I draw the color red on it, it's gonna print and show up on the internet like that same color. So I love that.
Yeah. So whenever I was, when I was drawing, when I would draw it and put on a different monitor or like print it out, or it looked completely different. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, and I hate that. It's so annoying. And Syntec had that. Like they claimed that they had true color, which I'm sure that some of them do. But like every time I would draw on the Syntec, I'd put it on the internet. I'd be like, what the hell color is that? Like orange? What is that? It's disgusting. It's ugly.
I was so unprepared when I went to college because I bought my own tablet prior to entering. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just take my pen to school and I'll work on these ones. Nope. It only works. You have to buy a $100 pen just so it works on their tablets, and it only works on their tablet. I tried to use the $100 pen and my tablet didn't work.
I hate that. It's gross.
I'm just like, and I was like, so how much one of these tablets cost? And they're like, they just laughed at me. They're like, you're not gonna buy one. I was like, I want to know, dude. I just want to know, dude. He's like, dude, they're like $2,500. I'm like, oh. I was just like, bruh.
Quick throw up.
Yeah, and then I shortly after, because I was drawing so much, like I was trying to learn, and then I developed carpal tunnel in my right arm, and then I just couldn't move my arm. Like I just couldn't draw. I was like, oh my god. I had all these projects, and so I just dropped out, and then I went back to college for office administration executive, which is like accounting. So then I went to that, and then I did a semester, and then COVID happened. So now I'm just waiting until COVID is non-existent. And then I was just like, I guess I'm going to stream every day then until COVID dies. So, and then I'll go back and finish my, well, I already have a diploma. I'm going to work on my second. So my first diploma is interactive media design, which is basically what taught me a generalization of like advertising, marketing. It mostly focused on making websites, so like coding websites, but I wasn't really good as a coder. Haha. So I was more of a designer, but they also taught me like other things, other classes, marketing, drawing, Photoshop, video, like After Effects, Adobe programs. Yeah, I hate Adobe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Adobe. They suck. They
yeah, you have to pay like $30 a month. And then like since it's American, because they didn't allow for Canadian, I had to like the price kept increasing. So it started off with like $20 a month, and then 30, then 35, then 40, because the Canadian dollar just kept getting shittier and shittier as time went on.
Yeah, they just literally want to steal money like from you. Like at any possible time they can get money out of you, they'll do it. Like I hate it. It's so gross. And they're not like they're just not user friendly. I hate it.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, "You want to buy the program? $1,000." I'm like, "What the?" I'm like, "Bruh,
No.
I'm not rich like that, bruh."
Yeah, especially like I never went to college for like art or anything, so like I always try to find like the cheapest program I could use, or like I don't know, just something I could use where it wasn't like $50 a month or something like that. And it's like Adobe was always that program where it's like, well, I can't use that because it's too expensive, or I can't get that because they just definitely,
I guess, monopoly like, on it.
Yeah, they just like colleges and rich people.
Yeah, because every when I went to college, like you could even pirate and use an old version at my school.
I know,
because my teacher, because you had to have the most latest version of Adobe, and the teachers would know because you would have to upload to the cloud or like the whatever the hell it was, the suite or something. And if you didn't have certain outputs, they would know that it was the wrong version. It would give you a 0. You had to use the most up-to-date version. So you either had to pay it, or you had to go to like the actual college, sit in a computer lab. And I went downtown, so it would take me an hour bus ride to go to school, to then use the computer. And I was like, I ain't doing that. So I had to buy it, $30 a month.
That's so gross. I hate that.
It's not even covered in my tuition. I had to pay it out of my pocket. So
that makes me so angry. I hate that.
Yeah, that was. Can I ask questions here? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a terrible time, but at least I graduated, and then I decided to go back because I didn't want to do website stuff. I wanted to do something else, and then after doing the 3D animation and like my hand dying, I'm like, well, I got to do something else. So I decided to go to the computer stuff, and it was a lot easier. Yeah. Like I was struggling when I was doing the coding stuff. Like I passed, but I was definitely struggling, and I was like, if I do like this as my career, I'm gonna struggle for a long time until I really get it. So when I did office administration, I got on the dean's list. It was like one of my classes was literally a typing class, teaching you how to type on a computer, and I've been typing for like 20 years. So I was going like 100, like I was like, and the teacher's like, "What the heck?" And she's like, "You're already typing with 2 fingers." I'm like, "Yeah, I type faster than you, old lady." I was like, God. Damn, I roasted that. I roasted her. Damn, I was like, get wrecked out of here. And I didn't say that to her, but I did get like 98% in that class or something. So
I feel like I'm, even though I've been typing for like most of my life, I feel like I type stupid. Like I don't have my fingers in the same, like in the spots that they're supposed to be. And I feel like I would do it incorrectly and they would yell at me, even though I'm doing it fast.
I mean, what I did was when she would walk up and down the aisles, and then when she got close, I would like slow down and just be like,
oh, and just put your fingers.
Yeah, and then when she walked away, the typewriter, like I'm just like, let's go, and then I'm like, I'm done, and then she's like, wow, you're so fast. I'm like, yeah, that was my typing class. Yeah, it was really easy. I think the worst part for me was that almost everyone in my class was like fresh out of high school, and I'm the 25-year-old.
Oh. Yeah.
They're like, I just got out of high school 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I've been going to college for 5 years. But whatever.
Whatevs. Get it whenever.
Yeah, they're like, I'm so lost in this college. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, damn plebs. These damn idiots. They don't know how to do anything.
I always feel like people who like go to college right after high school, I feel like is like the worst thing to do, because for one, you don't know what you want to do until like later down the road. And then you don't have like a second to just like be an adult or like do anything. So I feel like you should always take like a year or 2 off.
I didn't go to college until I was 20. I'm 25 now.
Yeah, so I feel like that's like the best, you know.
I feel like my only regret is I should have taken my office administration class first and just focused on that, because I felt like I just wasted time getting this other diploma I'm never going to use. But when I apply for a job, I can still say I have 2 diplomas. They're like, oh, you're extra smart. You actually have 2 diplomas, not 1. I'm like, yeah, that's the only like benefit. That and learning a bit about like After Effects and Photoshop, because I was just self-taught like Photoshop. I just looked up tutorials, goof around as a YouTuber and be like, oh, look, a gradient tool. And when I went to the office or the Interactive Media Design, learning Photoshop was actually kind of fun. And it was probably my favorite class, because I at the most highest, and I really liked, because what we did was we would take like an old image, like a black and white image from like the 50s. It was like all cracked and like all messed up, and the project was to restore it back to like normal or fix the cracks. It took a really long time, but I did a really good job. My teachers were like, damn, you did a pretty good job.
That's good. I would be awful with that. I have clumsy hands.
Sorry if I'm snapping. That's because I'm taking care of my brother's dog, and he likes to lick his paws, and if he does, he gets infections. So I'm trying to tell him not to do that.
Yeah, snapping is good.
I did the same thing. I was forced to type with my index on F and J. Yeah.
I just feel like whenever you're not in class, you just do it or whatever. Like,
yeah.
No one can type.
Yeah, dude, that's what I do. I mean, like, I definitely use probably 4 or 5 of my fingers. I have my own like custom way of like typing, but it works for me, and I get like, I would say if I wanted to go slow, it's about accuracy. It's not about just speed. My accuracy is about 99%. And on average, I could probably go 80 to 90. If I want to go hyper fast, I go up to 110, 120, but then my accuracy drops to like 90. So like, why lose almost 10% just by going 30 words fast. And most jobs I looked at for what I'm going into, they said they only need like 40 or 50 words per minute. So I'm already double that.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like you're just typing up receipts and like they're more about they want accuracy. That's what they want in a job. That's what everyone says when I went to school. They're like, we don't like as long as you type like not like a grandma where you type like 1 word a minute or something. You know.
Yeah, no granny typing, please.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, I did have someone in my class who was like 50 years old.
Oh my god.
So
I mean, I just do it whenever.
Yeah, I mean, and I think when you're 65 or something, if you're a senior, you get to go to college or university for free.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just in Canada, but like, there are definitely some old people that had my media class. They're definitely like had white hair. And they look like they're at least 60.
Oh
They're like, yeah, I want to learn how to make websites. I'm like, sure. I mean, if you're 65, you might as well. And my brother, he's going in for his PhD at a university, and he tells me that he has like people in his class are like 70 years old.
Whoa.
And they're always like, "Yep, I'm going to university with my grandkids." I'm like,
That's
all right.
crazy.
I mean, it keeps your brain going, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's great. I mean, I would never do that, but
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. It'd be by the time I'm 70, it'd be closer to 2077.
right?
Yeah, finally.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. You know, thinking of Cyberpunk, I'm thinking like in the future, maybe we can extend our lives. Maybe we can become VTubers for hundreds of years.
Yo, I'll be a weird one. That'd be fun.
Yeah, imagine like you pass away and then you just become your VTuber persona.
I mean, I would probably make myself a little hotter, but you know.
What do you mean? You're already pretty hot.
Oh, wow.
Of course. You can sell some Dr. 7, you know? That'd be drink some.
Yeah, just start. Make my dog. You know, just
absolutely.
get all sip.
Yeah, get a little tension around here. None of my part of Canada. I don't know. Maybe it's just where I live, but it was. It's a thing. You turn 65, you can go to school for free. Because at that point, like you're a senior citizen, like. You know, might as well, eh? But it's not very common, I don't think. Out of all the people I saw, most people are in their 20s or 30s. Some people are in their 40s, but
yeah,
it's definitely a different atmosphere.
Yeah, I definitely think you should wait at least a couple years after high school, at least.
Yeah, because like the people that are fresh out of high school, they're when I talk to them, they're still like, yeah, I just, you know, high school was literally 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So
yeah, it's summer, and now I'm in college, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, no time to think at all. You know, like.
Yeah, they just jump right in. I think waiting at least a year, 2 years is definitely way better. What I did was I just helped my parents around and became an adult. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
Learn how to cook and clean. You know. Do some adult things. Pay taxes, you know.
Poop by yourself, you know.
Poop by yourself. What?
Yeah, without your parents helping you, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, Mom, wipe my booty for me, please.
Please,
Mom.
I can't.
Please, I can't reach.
I'm too double kicked up. I can't reach.
Oh man. This is an interesting interview, you know?
I'm telling you, I'm the weird side of the internet. If you want something interesting and weird.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Hold on, I'm just reading these tweets here. I need an adult. Well, I am an adult.
Yeah, you're an adult. You can do whatever you want.
I think the reason why this tweet blew up is because the bartender VTuber liked it and he has 90,000 followers. Maybe that's why.
Really? Yeah, that much?
Yeah. He was asking, he didn't know that I was a guy, so he was just like, wait, you're a guy? I'm like, yeah, I have amygdalitis. He started laughing. That's my go-to now. What do you say? Should you say like, oh, I have I don't know. I'm just really hairy.
I just say, I'm a talking dog. I don't go outside because the government will grab me and snatch me and make me into an experiment. So I stay inside and stream instead.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell people.
As horrible as coronavirus is, it does seem that a lot of VTubers are becoming a lot more, I guess, popular or getting a lot more viewers because of everyone's indoors watching Twitch all day and YouTube.
I mean, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a good time. I feel like it's weird because 2020 obviously is like a bad year, right? Like we would all concern about. But I feel like I had a pretty good year. Like just networking with like people that I never thought I would talk to before. Making friends with a whole bunch of people that I thought I would never be friends with. Like I don't know, like in like streaming goals and like just like stuff that I just never thought I would do, you know?
Yeah, I got partnered in 2020. What did you do when you got partnered? Did you do any like celebration? Did you go like get a nice dinner or something?
Oh gosh, I did a partner stream. I know that. And then I think I just ordered food and I was like, okay, great. But like, I don't know, when I got it, I actually wasn't even home. Like I think this was in 2019. So I wasn't even at home. I woke up at like a parent's house and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I'm partnered. Yay. That's great.
Oh, let's go.
I called my best friend. I was like, oh my god, it happened, and then we were just like talking on the phone. But like that was really it.
When I got partnered, my parents weren't home. So I have two older brothers. I'm living with my oldest, my middle brother, who only lives very close to my parents. I said, yo, I got partnered, and he knows that I do Twitch, so I was like, he's like, what do you want for dinner? And this is in August, so, you know, COVID's still a thing. So I was just like, I don't know, just buy me some Wendy's. You buy me Wendy's and a Frosty. That's how I saw it rated. I was like, yeah, let's get some Wendy's. And then I was an idiot, and I didn't eat the Frosty until like later when I was streaming. So I put it in the fridge so it melted. I was like, I just slurped it. I was like, I'm eating my Frosty for my party. Should I do that next, like in this August? Just buy Wendy's again every year. Just buy Wendy's.
I always buy on 420, like April 20th. I always buy McDonald's.
Really? What do you get from McDonald's?
Oh my gosh, I go crazy with it. I'll get like 10 burgers and like 40-piece McNuggets.
Holy
and like
smokes.
Like I'm just like, today is the day to celebrate.
Damn, what the heck?
I never buy McDonald's, like ever. Just never get it.
You know, I haven't had McDonald's in years.
Yeah, well, you should just do it every 420. Just do it like, here we go.
Whenever I eat McDonald's, I don't know why it's just me. Anyone else in the chat feel like this? But like every time I eat McDonald's, I feel like dying. I feel like my stomach's like a hole is like appearing in my stomach or something.
Have you ever watched that YouTube video of like the person who like has a fry in their car for 4 months and they take it out and it looks exactly the same?
Yeah, I saw those type of commercials.
Oh my god! Or like
the Super Size Me thing from like years ago, the documentary.
Yeah, where like they would like show the burger and stomach acid and it looked like tar. Ugh.
Yeah, that was gross. Yeah, I just I don't really eat McDonald's. But there was a Wendy's next or close to my house, so we just have Wendy's all the time. I don't know, just
perfect.
Wendy's didn't make me sick, so I don't know.
I mean, Wendy's nuts don't make me sick either.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. You think you're so funny, huh? But I haven't had Wendy's in months because I'm allergic to eggs, so I always have to have without mayonnaise. And then the one time we told them no mayonnaise, but they didn't put mayonnaise on it, but the knife that they put I don't know what they did, like there's like a piece of just a little bit of like mayonnaise on it, and that's enough to like mess with me. So my parents were like, we're not getting Wendy's anymore. I was like, no, my Wendy's, I need Wendy's.
I would poop the bucket if like Wendy's sponsored me. I would.
Really?
Oh yeah, I would love that. I would go crazy. Because like Wendy's is like really memey, and like they also tweet all the time, like just like dunking on people. I would totally love that. I would be like, oh, this is great.
I never tried like Burger King or anything like that. I don't even know what that even tastes like. Is that good?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. I like their onion rings. They have onion rings, which I like.
Oh, okay. I'm into onion rings. Maybe I should try
Yeah.
that. Well, in Canada we have like different things. We have like A&W. We got Harvey's, places like that.
I haven't seen A&W in a really long time.
You ever heard of Harvey's?
Oh yeah, I always call it Handies because the R looks like an N.
Handies. All right.
I could go to Handies.
And then we have our own like fried chicken place. We have it. Oh God, what the hell was it called? Oh man, mom's gonna yell at me. But like, okay, the last time I had KFC was like 10 years ago. And I used to have KFC all the time, like once a week or once every 2 weeks. And then I just liked it. I liked the chicken, like ripping off the skin and eat. I don't know, I just liked it. But one time we got it, and then like it was like green. The chicken was green. Yeah, I'm not even memeing. It was green. And not like entirely, but like a chunk of it, like just like a part. And my mom's like, "Don't eat that. That's like something wrong with it. Like what the fungus or something."
That's so gross. Have you ever heard the story of KFC?
No, I haven't.
He like went to KFC one time and bought like a breast or whatever, like a chicken breast.
Yeah.
And he opened it up and there was a lung inside.
What?
Is that disgusting?
What? Wait,
so
what? Gross. A lung? Wait, what?
Yeah, like a chicken lung. Like it was like a little black like lung like in his chicken.
What the? Dude.
Like every time he tells me that story, I want to throw up. It's so gross.
No, like a chicken lung, not a human lung. If it was a human lung, it'd be like a...
No, like a chicken lung, because it was like a chicken breast, like it was like a half of or whatever.
If it was human, it would be a FBI investigation.
Murder investigation.
Yeah, what the heck? God, no, because the person who worked at the place that served it, like the green KFC, was like some teenager. He's like, here's your... So like, my mom was like, we're never gonna order that from KFC ever again, because the place near us was just run by some kid. Like, the person cooking was a kid, so obviously he didn't know what the hell he was doing. So I was like, I'm not risking it. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm never gonna have KFC ever again. Damn.
I had Popeyes.
Oh yeah, Popeyes, yeah.
Yeah, I had it like a year or two ago. And I always thought that I didn't like Popeyes because I remember having it as a kid and I remember not liking it. But then I had it recently and it's actually really good. I think I like it more than KFC, honestly.
I could see that. I had Popeyes like probably last year sometime, and it wasn't. It wasn't always in Canada. It was in. It just came like probably a couple years ago or something. So we tried it one time, and it's definitely different. Like it's like more crunchy and stuff like that compared to KFC, and it's not bad. But I don't know. I like God, what the heck was it called? There's the Canadian Mary Brown's. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
That's a Canadian fried chicken place.
We have a local. I'm not gonna say the name because it's local, but like it's like a chicken place, and they do like Tennessee style chicken where it's like a big chunk of chicken. They put coleslaw on top of it in between like burger buns. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. It's really delicious.
Mom gets at Mary Brown's called the Big Bertha. Big Bertha. I don't know, and it's basically just a piece of shit, like one of the literally the fried chicken on a bun, and then you just eat it.
Oh my god.
Big Bertha here.
Bertha, you're gonna give a big Bertha later after you poop it out. Oh my god.
There's also what we have a lot is Swiss Chalet.
Oh, I don't know, what is that? Is that chicken too?
Yeah, it's Swiss Chalet is interesting because when you buy it, it comes in like a little black plate, and like one of the thirds is like the chicken. You have like your fries and your gravy, but you can have like anything. You have like chicken teriyaki. You can have like whatever, or you can have like chicken on a bun. It's really good. Swiss Chalet is pretty top tier. Yeah, the big too much. Cajun style. Yeah, brother, get some Cajun style. I think the reason why, like, I think probably it's not bad to me. It's just I have to be like I have to have everything mild because Popeyes is like all about the South, so it's a lot of like really spicy. So.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not into spice. Like I can't do spice that well.
Yeah, do that one big chip. What's it called? The one dip. What the hell is it? The one chip challenge?
Is it just a giant chip?
No, it's a chip that's like super hot, like ghost pepper on it. It's just called one chip, and you can buy it on Amazon or something. And they just give you one chip, like it looks like a Dorito, and then it's like black. And you just eat it. And it's the hottest chip in the world or something like that.
No thanks.
And people do it on stream all the time. They're like, yeah, I bought the one chip.
Nah, I'm good, thank you. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't even know you can do that sort of stuff anymore because I remember years ago on Twitch, people used to do like the hot sauce like challenges and all this stuff, but I don't think you can do it on stream anymore because it counts as self-harm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised honestly if you can't.
Yeah, self-harm.
Yeah. I mean, did you know that you can't throw up on stream because it's against TOS?
Yeah, bodily fluids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like body fluids and self-harm or something.
If you cut your finger, you can't show your finger. You can't like bleed a little bit. You're like, oh shit, turn off the webcam, turn off the webcam. You're just bleeding all over.
No.
Just prick yourself. Yeah.
That's so scary.
Yeah, there used to. I remember.
That's another reason why to be a VTuber. If you mess up or like poop yourself or something or throw up, it's like you can't even see it. You know, you
can't. Just. Oh my god.
It's true. Yeah, you can't get in trouble.
You're true. If you can put blood on your VTuber model, you just make it pink. That's what Danganronpa does. You just make it pink.
Yeah. Or even I think you could just do it in general because there's emotes with like blood on them. So
True.
like why wouldn't you be able to do that on a VTuber model?
Yeah, true.
So.
Yeah. That's
you could do
true.
it.
Yeah, you could be on the toilet and just stream. What's that sound? What's that? Why are you grunting for?
I've done that before, actually.
What? Wait, are you for real? Are you for real? You've streamed on the toilet?
So I bought a bidet.
Yeah.
And okay, so everybody was like in my chat. They were like, "You need to buy a bidet. It's like it's gonna change your life." And blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
And I was the type of person that was just like, I don't believe in bidets because like, what if you have like rancid, whatever, and it takes like, how sometimes it takes like 20 wipes or something.
Yeah, like, one of those days.
Yeah, you're like, there's no way a bidet would do that. Like, there's no way. So I bought so my chat convinced me to buy a bidet. So I bought one, installed it, got all set together, and they were like, stream you using the bidet for the first time. And I was like, chat, I can't do that. It's against TOS. It's gross. And then I was like, you know what? I'll take a voice recording of me using the bidet. And then I posted it on Twitter, and I was like, here you go. Here's me using the bidet.
What the heck? Oh my god.
So if you look up BuffPup bidet on Google, it'll be like a video where it just says bidet time on it, and it's just me using the bidet for the first time.
How was it? How would you describe your experience? You still use it?
Great. Yeah, I use it. So we have a specific bathroom called the poop bathroom where it has the bidet in it, and that's the one that you use if you're going to go poop. And it's amazing. The bidet is great. I love it.
Doesn't it not feel weird that some water is going up?
Nah, I mean, it's just my butthole. So.
Yeah. What if you miss? You get a little on your cheek. You're like, uh-oh.
Oh, sometimes you do miss. Or sometimes they'll just like smack off your leg or something, and it'll spray onto the ground. And you're like, oh shit.
What is that? You're just like.
Yeah, you're just like, it's just like water on the ground. You're like, damn it.
Damn it! You gotta wipe that up.
But luckily, I mean, it comes through a different like tube, so it's like not toilet water. It's just like normal water. So I mean, if you get it sprayed on you or on the floor, it's whatever.
You didn't have to buy a bidet. You can just go in the shower and just use the.
No.
That's how you go full blast. What do you mean? That's free, and it goes down the tub. What do you mean?
Oh,
that's how you give yourself an enema. What do you?
Oh my god, did you ever watch that? What was it called? My Strange Addictions of the Coffee Enemas. Have you ever watched that?
No.
Oh my god, that is
brand.
Okay, so there's a wife and a husband,
Yep.
and they're like their addiction is coffee enemas. So what they'll do is they'll put like a tube up their butthole, and then they'll put like coffee instead of like water, because you know how like when you do like enemas, it's just like supposed to be water to clean out your system. They'll use coffee instead, and they went to the doctor. They're like, let's just make sure that it's okay to do that. When I don't think shoving anything up your butthole is probably good, you know. So like they went to the doctor, and the doctor was just like, you know, you could get like colon cancer from this, and you probably shouldn't do that. And then their response was, I'm gonna go to a different doctor for a second opinion. Is literally what they said. And I was just like, these people are stupid. You shouldn't be shoving up coffee up your butthole. Like that just, I don't know, it just seems so not okay.
What did they like get caffeine out of it? What's the point? And they're just like, oh, I feel really energized today. Okay,
well, you know how like people like, I don't know if this is a thing, but you know how people like soak tampons in alcohol and like put up their butt, and because they're like, oh, it makes you drunk faster.
What?
Have you ever heard of that?
What? No, I remember watching 1001 Ways to Die, where someone put like a tube, and then they put like alcohol and then went up their butt, and then they got really drunk and then died because the alcohol couldn't break down from the liver. Yeah. So they got drunk faster, and then you know,
well, that was what the doctor said. The doctor was like, you shouldn't be shoving up your butthole because that's not where it goes. Like
it doesn't get filtered by the human body, so it's just straight up like whatever it is.
Yeah. So anyways, it's like the same thing. It's like if you put coffee up your butt, supposedly the caffeine is a lot quicker and gets to you faster than like, I don't know. I guess it's like the same idea.
It goes directly to your bloodstream and slush.
Yeah, I'm so like disgusted of like anything medical. Like if somebody says like, oh, I got like a shot the other day, I'm like, don't tell me, I hate it, don't tell me. Like I get so like squirmy about it. So even thinking about people shoving coffee up their butthole just makes me cringe a little bit. Yeah, I don't like it.
That's cringe. Jeez. Imagine that. Imagine like being on Tinder or something and dating someone. So what do you do? Yeah, I shove coffee up my butthole.
What was weird about it too, in the interview or whatever, like they would take turns in the bathroom, and they would be like, okay, honey, it's my turn to use the coffee enema, and they would lay half like on their side on the bathroom floor and just put up their butthole. And it was just like, what is going on? Like, and then they would sit over the tub, because like they always have like access water. When afterwards, they would just sit over the tub and just let it drain out their butthole or something. It was just so bizarre. Like I don't know what to. It was so weird. And there's a full episode about it. Like no joke. Like you can like watch it.
Hold on, Twitch. Reaction to coffee enemas.
Oh my god, could you imagine? You'd probably get banned.
Yeah, probably. I'm be honest.
Buttholes, but it's just like they definitely are doing it. You know, like there's a point where it shows the tube, and then it's like getting close to their thigh, so it's implying that it's up their butt.
And then they and then they're immediately like, oh, I'm ready for work now. Woo!
I'm energized, ready to go.
Coffee, that it takes too long to drink coffee. Just put it up your butthole, and immediately, just before like an important meeting, I gotta do a coffee enema. Hold on.
Ridiculous. I can't even. I feel like the coffee enema would take longer because you have to lay there on your side, half dead, waiting for it to go up your butthole. You know, when you in reality you could just sip it out of like whatever.
I don't know.
You know, but I can't say I've ever shoved liquids up my butthole, so I don't know.
Yeah, same. That's not true. You shove it water, so nice try.
Oh, bidet, you're right. You know what? Chat, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just water. Just water.
Just a little bit of water.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I wanna change my water fluid in my bidet to Mountain Dew and see what happens. Do you think my butt would get like fizzly?
It just leaks out. You hear like the little like bubbles coming out of the carbonated water.
Just
what's going on in there, huh?
Just experimenting. Don't worry about it. Just trying something new.
Replace it with coffee. Now you're giving yourself a coffee enema. Like, I need a little energy. Let's come back. Oh, I'm ready for a stream.
Ew. Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
That's gross. There's a lot of weird things people do. I've heard some streamers they stream for so long that they start peeing in bottles, and some people they don't even use a toilet, they pee in the bathtub. Can you imagine that?
Well, as a lady, I feel like it would be a little difficult to just pee in a bottle. I'm just saying, but like, I guess as a guy, it might be a little easier. It just seems like a struggle. It seems like more of a hassle to me than just going to the toilet.
Absolutely.
Although I have a really funny story about peeing outside.
All right.
So one time I was in New York City and I was like drunk off my ass. And you know how in like New York City, sometimes people have like a plot of land, like they'll have like just like a square of like grass. Well, we were walking down New York City and I was just like, yo, I gotta pee. And nothing was open because it was like 3:00 in the morning. And one of my friends was just like, well, just go pee outside. And I was like, okay, Pretel, where am I gonna drop my pants and go pee? Like, where am I gonna do that? And we turned our heads and there was somebody had like a plot of land, like a little like square of grass. And I was like, yo, I'll just pee there. And I was so drunk that I pulled my pants out and I just fell in the mulch of like the grass. And I woke up and then after that, I don't remember anything. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I woke up my friend and I was like, my ass is so itchy. I'm like, do you have like soap? Or like, can I like go take a shower? And then I realized that there was just mulch in my butthole. Like it was just like constant mulch in my underwear. I fell in the mulch and then just like pulled my pants back up.
No.
I just went home.
No. Multi butthole.
Mulchy butt. It was a good time though. I had a good time.
No, I've never done that, you know. I just feel like as a guy, like I feel like if you have to pee in the bathtub, that there's something wrong with you because the toilet's right there and it's super easy. Just unzip, zoop, there you go.
How do you feel about peeing in the shower? Like if you're taking a shower and then you pee.
The only thing I ever did that was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I feel like okay, the only time I did it was when I was a kid because I would immediately jump into the shower. It was because it was thundering out. And so my mom was like, you need to get a shower now. You need to just go right in. I was like, okay. So I forgot to like go to the toilet because the toilet first. I was like, oh, I gotta pee. And then I was just like, I'm in the shower.
Well, might as well use the drain.
Yeah, might as well use the drain. I mean, it's just right there. But I only did that, I think maybe twice, but I was like less than 10 years old. But it's because the power if the power goes out, then the hydro doesn't work, then you can't flush the toilet, so that's why.
Yeah. That's how my house was too. Because
you
I
couldn't
lived in Vermont,
stay away,
like
huh?
Right below
Keep
Canada.
coming back
It was
for
like
more, I see.
Same thing, but just in America.
1 year.
And it would be like, yo, if it snowstorms out and it's like 6 feet of snow, the power's gonna go out, so you might as well go pee quick. Oh, and this is the poop toilet, so if the power goes out, that's the toilet. And like, you know, like stuff like that where it's like only one.
I don't think it's too bad to do as an adult. Excuse me, as an adult, because at the end of the day, it's the same.
Yeah.
Drain, as long as the shower's on, that's what's important.
Yeah.
If it's not on, then it'll ruin the shower.
Yeah, and if you clean your tub regularly too, because like, you know.
Well, I feel like if you're not in the bathtub, I'm talking about people that don't even have the bathtub on. It's just a giant bucket to them, and they just.
So like a trough. Ew.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting. It's so gross.
Yo, Kelly, thanks for the 12 months. 1 year, woohoo.
God. Could you imagine just like a streamer house and they all just go to the tub to pee together like a trough?
There is a streamer that does that. He admitted to it.
I hate that. That makes me so upset.
Yeah. There's some real degens out there. I feel like some of the most popular streamers are the most degenerate, disgusting human beings. Like
I'm sure.
Some of them don't even shower like every day. They just like once a week. Some of them pee in bottles. Some, you know, do some weird stuff.
I feel like a lot of people in VR chat, like I feel like they would do that. Like, not to like rag on VR chat people, but like who wants to get out of VR chat or like VR in general and like go to the bathroom, right? Because it's like such a hassle to get out of. I feel like sometimes people just have like a bottle and they're just like, I'm just gonna pee.
No, they're in VR, but they're also peeing at the same time.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's like a thing.
Hold on, I gotta mute real quick. What the heck is that?
Don't worry, I'm just pouring another drink. Don't worry about it.
I'm pouring another shot, dude. What? I believe that stuff happens, yeah. Because there are people that I know that sleep in VR. Have you ever done that?
I was really drunk one time and passed out, but like I've never purposely fell asleep in VR.
I've never purposely or accidentally. Like there's people that literally live in VR 24 hours a day. Like
that.
They only get out when they're like I'm starving, literally. And I'm like, that's the only time I get out of VR. It's to eat pizza. Like I order Domino's or something, and I'm right back in. But I played VR almost every day for 4 to 6 hours, and I get bored. How can you play almost 20? Like, what do you do?
I know. I feel the same way with like streaming VR chat. Like I don't know how people find things to do in VR chat. Like every time I stream it, I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Like, do I look at something or like I never know what to do. And I see a lot of people that stream VR chat are like during drinking nights when they have like people to talk to. But I stream in the morning, so like there's no one on.
Well, I feel like the people that live in 24 hours, I don't think they stream. Because I feel like the people that play that much, they form relationships with people where they cuddle with them for like 20 hours, and then they feel like they have to be there, or like they're inseparable, if that makes sense.
Right.
I feel like those are the types of people. I don't think a streamer's gonna be like, yeah, I just live in here, just stream it 24 hour 500 hours stream. Let's go, guys.
Living, vibing, hanging, you know.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that did 24 hours in VR chat, or even sleeping streams.
I can't do that. I've done a 14-hour stream once for like it was like my birthday. It was like a subathon or something, and I regretted it. At the time of the end, I was just like, all right, guys, like I was literally dying.
I gotta go. No, I feel the same way. The longest I ever did was maybe 12 hours, maybe 14. Like my brains aren't smelting.
Like, there's some people that I'll like go into their stream, and they'll just be like casually streaming a game or whatever, and they're like, they look at the clock and they're like, oops, it's been 10 hours. Like, how do you oops 10 hours? You know what I mean? Like, I get tired after like 3.
I do. Hey, I've been doing that recently. Not 10 hours, but 8 hours. Because I play RimWorld.
The Rim.
Yeah, the Rim. Yeah, RimWorld. It's a game where it's very slow, but you get addicted and you just play for 6 hours straight. You're just like, oh, wow. I guess it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's like Stardew Valley for me. Like I'll get really into Stardew Valley.
Yeah, it's just if you really think about it, I mean, Stardew Valley is a farming simulator, and I mean, RimWorld has a farming element to it too.
Yeah, well, today we played Stardew Valley on stream, and I definitely went over like an hour or 2 than my normal ending time because I was just so addicted to it.
What about well, it came out 1.5, right? So what's the big update with that?
Oh my gosh, they added so many things. They added like, okay, this is your warning for spoilers, by the way. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. But they added like new NPCs. There's like a new island that you can go to, which is like a completely another different map of like the game. And then they added like 2 other different mines or something. Like it was their biggest update yet. Like they literally said this is the biggest update we've ever done. And that's why it was such a big deal, because like they added just a whole bunch of stuff.
So what you're saying is I should get back into Stardew Valley. Can't you play co-op with that game? Yeah,
I'm playing it co-op right now, actually.
Ooh. Maybe I should get some people together. I'll play with some other people.
Yeah, if you have like chill friends, like people that you can just be in call with and just like nonsense talk, that's like perfect for Stardew Valley.
Yeah, start a farming simulator. Like, all right, let's go, gamers. You feel like do you think playing co-op is easier, or do you think it's harder?
Like streaming wise, or just in general?
Just in general, because like when you play co-op, you would think it'd be easy because like you everyone's multitasking, right? Like I'll focus on the farm, you do fishing, you do mining, right?
Yeah.
So I think it'd be easier, but
I feel like you get more done with multiple people. The only thing that I don't like about multiplayer is that, so if you play in single player, when you press the pause button, it like pauses time. So like let's say you're like playing a mini game or something and you want to play it all day, it pauses the time in game But when you're doing multiplayer, whatever you do, so if you're watching a cutscene or you're playing like a mini game or something, the time is still going. So like it kind of sucks to like have an objective to do something and then you're trying to do it and then it's like, okay, the day's over. You know, like that's the only thing.
So you can't pause.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think you get more done. Like I definitely think that because like I'm right now we're on like the beginning of year 3 or something like that, and our farm is like almost completely just like done. Like it's like there's no more room to put anything else.
Damn.
But I feel like if I did it single player, I would definitely be only like halfway to that.
What if you role played in Stardew? Like you start your own, like you have your own quadrant of like the plot, like this is my farm.
Rivalry.
Yeah, and then you walk up, you have like proximity chat. You're like, "What are you doing on my farm, boy?"
Oh my god, that'd be good.
Yeah, that could happen.
You could do it.
Some farming, like, and then you compete it like, when you do those mini games, like every like like the egg hunt or whatever.
Yeah, the fishing.
Aren't those competitive, or do you all work together?
No, they're competitive. So like if the person wins, they get the prize. Like you don't get the prize.
Ooh, you can be like, I'm gonna win this huge farm and fishing competition. You ain't gonna win.
Yeah, and then not only that, but you get to have like your own houses too. So like you don't even share the same house. So it would work even better.
Doesn't player 1 get the biggest house?
Well, they updated it actually in 1.5, so now you can upgrade both houses.
Oh, okay, there you go. Because I remember watching some old stuff, and I was like, dude, player 2 gets like a little dinky shack, and player 1 had like a mansion.
Yeah, you weren't able to like upgrade the small little shack, but now you can, so it's really good.
Nice. Maybe I'll think about it. I'll be like, all right, let's get her down here. Yes, I even heard. I think like RimWorld is multiplayer now, apparently. I don't know how you, but that one's like a little more complicated because you don't have one person you control, you have like 20. Like, hey, why are you doing? You're taking control of my people. What the heck,
you could
man?
just have like cities of just like people getting angry at each other.
Oh my god, actually. That could be an interesting concept. You have like one person control one city, one person, because like RimWorld is not about like cities, it's more like individual colonists, but like I guess you could, if you have multiple players, you could have like one player control one little colony, another one control another, and you fight each other or something.
You could do it. That would work.
I don't know any other VTuber that plays RimWorld besides me.
I don't think I know any other VTuber either that plays RimWorld.
It's fun. It's a little more intense, because you can like, there's just very in depth. You can just capture people and harvest their organs.
Oh,
it's a little more intense. Yeah, you can chop people up. You can lose, like you can go into battle and lose an eyeball, and then you have to like make a prosthetic eye, fake eye. A little more intense. Yeah.
Be worth it.
Yeah. Any other questions, chat? We going for 2.5 hours.
Wow. Wow, time flies when you're talking.
Exactly. My longest interview was 3 something. That was with Chips. You know who that is? Stealth RG.
I don't know if I do. I'm really bad with names. If you showed me that.
He's an old man of your chat.
See, I'm not like an old boomer VR chat.
It was the longest interview because I never get to see him. He's too busy. So I was like, I'm going to make this the longest interview because the chance of me ever talking to him again is like once a year. So. Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I had, like I said, I had the same thing with Leaflet. Like when Leaflet was interviewing me, we just talked about it, the conversation just never stopped. There was not one dull moment like in the conversation. And I think it was just like, there was at one point where we stopped. So like they do them for like YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah. So we did the quote unquote like bye, see you later or whatever. And then for another 2.5 hours we talked more. And that on top of that was like already an hour and a half or something. So like we just couldn't stop talking. And there was one point where they were like, it's been like 5 hours. I should probably just stop streaming. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
No, I gotta go to bed. No, one more story. It was
really good.
Yeah, there's a clip right there. Rebel knows Chip's lore more. Wrecked.
Oh, lore.
Yeah, lore.
The lore.
Yeah. I schooled him at his own content. Got him.
God damn.
Yeah. You know, if there's other interviewers, VTubers, maybe we could have like an Anchorman fight, you know?
I would love that. That would be so good. Because there's a lot of people who do interviews. Like I think on Saturday, I'm doing another interview with a VTuber named Count Julius. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No,
But they're like a vampire VTuber or something.
Oh, they're gonna suck you off. Why don't you?
But yeah, they were like they literally asked me. They're like this interview is gonna be like weird questions, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun, just like weird stuff. So because they're just like a vampire VTuber, so they do like weird, I don't know, like I guess topics or something. So like I don't know, I thought that was fun. I thought it was really cool, but I think that would be awesome to just do like I don't know, like an interview. Like have a whole bunch of interviews together and then have like chat, ask questions, and then have somebody like announce the questions to the interviewers, because that would be really cool.
Like a moderator.
Yeah.
Just have a bunch of people trying to interview each other, and it just turns into some epic Anchorman fight or something.
You have to get like points depending on how good your answer is. Like chat gets like can vote on what's the best answer.
Which VTuber do you watch the most?
Oh, I would say, there's so many. Because normally I'll like pull up somebody and I'll just like have them in the background. I normally have Tega up pretty often, and Leaflet. I have them up pretty often. CC I'll have up. I like having CC stream up. Who else? Joel. I'll have Joel up sometimes too, whenever I get a chance to see him. But yeah, I always normally like, I don't know, it's hard to find time to watch other friends, which is like really unfortunate to me, you know? So like, I'll be in there for like 20 to 30 minutes and I'll be like, I have to go eat, or like I have to go like do work or something, you know?
Yeah.
So I normally just end up putting up YouTube videos.
I think for me, I just mostly watch like VRChat people here and there. But for VTubers, I guess I pop into like a Yumi, a Nissan. Who else I can think of? I don't know. I watch a couple people here and there. But I usually like I find myself, because I'm a streamer now, I watch less, if that makes sense, because I'm like I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta stream.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like a lot of the times, like I said, I can only jump in for like a couple minutes and then I'm like, I have to go do something, or like it's the same with like other people. Like Tago will come in and he'll be like, hey, what's up? And he'll say a couple things. He's like, okay, I gotta go. And it's like, it's very like go like for everybody. So it's kind of hard to like, once you start streaming, it's hard to watch other streams, you know?
Yeah. I guess Code Miko would be another one.
Oh yeah, Miko. I mean, Miko's good too.
Yeah, just all the random stuff going on. I'm just like, what the heck? I actually when she interviewed me on her show, it's supposed to be a short thing, and then she was about to cut me off, and I was just like, wait, don't you want to see my studio? And then I showed her my studio because I was in VR chat, and then she was like, what the heck? She was like, well, how'd you do all that stuff? I'm like, well, this is the power and magic of VR chat. And everyone's just. And then I did a fashion show where I switched outfits, and everyone's just like full Coomer mode. That was too powerful. So yeah, actually chat backed me up, because like she was about to be like, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna see you later. Like she was just like cut me off, and then I was like, what the heck? And then like chat backed me up.
That happened to me too. Our interview was like very short. Like it was like probably the shortest interview I've ever seen, because I don't know, I'm just a weird person, so I feel like sometimes when people talk to me, it's kind of like, okay, this person's like a little different. I don't know, maybe it's just my being self-conscious about it, because I'm not a typical VTuber. I'm like, no, I'm like a weird dog thing, so it's like, it's kind of like, what is this, like, you know what I mean? So our interview didn't last very long, so I was like, whoops. Hopefully she didn't think I was weird.
I gotcha. It's tough because I feel like some people do get longer and some people don't. It like, because it makes you feel like, oh, like maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not making enough jokes or poking fun at something or something like that. And yeah, I mean, Domo's been on there. I watched that and he was just roasting Miko constantly.
Yeah, and it's also like, you know, this is the internet. You don't have to drive with everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. Everybody doesn't drive together sometimes, you know.
That's
and
true.
I definitely like. I don't know. It's not that I don't drive with people. I feel like I'm easy to talk to, but I definitely am like, I don't know. I sometimes feel like people don't get it. You know, like they don't get what I'm going for, and it's kind of like, oh, this is weird. You know.
I gotcha. Yeah, I want to actually do. I want to be interviewed because I do it all the time. So I want to like go on other people's things. And being on Code Miko was one of the first time that I did that. So
yeah,
I want to try other people. Maybe I'll go on Domo and get roasted for an hour.
I called him out one time on a video and he never replied, and I was like, I wonder if he ever saw that.
Oh no, I think no. If he didn't reply, then he must have saw it and then felt bad and was like, "Damn, you got me good there."
Because I there was like one point in my stream or something.
Yeah.
We were talking. Somebody mentioned that somebody got interviewed on Domo's thing or whatever, and I was like, "Oh yeah, did they get interviewed?" He just hasn't interviewed me yet because he's too scared. And I just went, "Huh? And I just was like calling him out. I was like,
"Oh,
you too scared to interview?"
Should I do that? Should I make a Twitter video where it's just me saying like, you know, you interview all these other people, but when are you gonna interview an actual interviewer, dude?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Oh shit, dude. He'd be like, "What are you talking about, man?"
You can make a cardboard cutout of him like in VR chat and just dunk him, just like suplex him.
Oh.
And just like make a whole video about it.
No, I could just teabag him. Get full body and just Halo teabag, you know, and crouch up and down. And be like, "How do you like me now, dude? You have a job." Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've never asked him to get interviewed because like I've never like DM'd him or because I'm assuming he's so busy, you know. Like I'm sure people ask him all the time and I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather just be his friend first before do anything else. Like that's my favorite thing about streaming, just being friends. And I like interacting with people on Twitter, and I think it's really fun.
Absolutely, so. I agree. I think like there's definitely people I haven't really talked to, and then I like to at least get to know them a little bit before I interview them, because then it's just gonna be like, ask them something and it's gonna be like, oh, whoops, rip, I asked the wrong thing there.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I think like I feel like friendships should become first before content. You know what I mean?
Organic.
Like, yeah, like I've never talked to somebody hoping to do something. You know what I mean? Like I've never like added at somebody or like mentioned somebody to be like, oh, maybe one day I'll be on their stream. I don't care. I don't care.
Damn, you just literally called out 99% of Twitch. Haha, right?
Haha, got him.
Got him.
I don't know. I feel like, but like it's not a bad thing, you know. Like everybody's trying to make content somewhere, right? Like you know how like Rust server was made, like obviously they made that for content, right? Like that was like the whole point. And I feel like that's like Twitch in general. Like the whole point is to make content and like interact with people. And like that's the whole point of collabs too. Like you bring your community over to this person. Like nobody would do collabs if that wasn't like the thing in the back of their mind, right? Like why would you do a collab with somebody if you didn't think like, oh, our communities are going to interact with each other? You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. So like it seems kind of silly not to acknowledge that, but it's definitely not my first intention, for sure. Like I would rather just like have friends and hang out. And
I think what your approach is I would say the preferred or better, because then it's more organic, right? It's not like, yeah, I'm here to play Rust with you. Yeah.
For content.
Yeah, for content. Once I'm done streaming, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yeah, like I find that so silly. Like a lot of people that I end up collabing, like we went to like the whole VTuber prom thing. Like we might not hang out all the time, but we still interact with each other, you know. And like there's times where like I did a collab with some people, and then afterwards we played like Mario Kart like off stream, and like we just played like I don't know. I just rather do that than like And when you do the collab, it doesn't feel so awkward, you know, because like you've talked to these people before, you've hung out or whatever, you know.
True. I mean, most of the people, when I did interviews in VR chat, I literally would just like right after, like sometimes right after an interview, I'd talk to the person off stream for like an hour.
Yeah, like I think that's great. Like I think that's like the best part.
Or we would be like, all right, you want to start drinking? I'm like, all right. And then we just, and then nobody's streaming, so we just do whatever for like an hour. Yeah. Be like, hey, I want to go to this club. You want to go to like Publix and mess with people? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Hey, and then I just do it. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. The whole reason why I started streaming was to make friends. So like, that's just my objective, is to just make friends and hang out with people. Like, because when I started streaming, I mean, I do artwork, so like I don't talk to anybody. Like I just draw and that's it. And I was very I guess I was very like introverted when it came to talking to people. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I gotta fix this, because at some point I'm just gonna get like so lonely, it's gonna be pathetic, like it's gonna be like real bad. And then I picked up streaming, and then I was just like, this is a good way to make friends. And I feel like it was really good, nice way to make friends.
Absolutely. Mumbles, I could if you want, if she wants me to. I could pop up on her stream if she wants. I'm fine with it. I mean, I literally one day I talked to Full Famine for like 6 hours. like it wasn't even like we weren't even streaming. Like I was just sitting in like the home box. Like that. Yeah, we were just talking for like 6 hours, and she's like telling me all these things and advice, and like, oh, you should start a YouTube, you should do this. And I was like, I'm gonna start a TikTok, and then I did. So.
And then it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm definitely down. Like I feel like I want to do that more. Like it's not just about like streaming both at the same time. I want to be on other people's streams just for fun, just to be like, hey, let's talk about something random. Like for example, I would go on Autumn's stream. She's a VR chat streamer. And I would pop up on her. I wasn't even streaming. I would just go to her stream in like desktop mode and just talk. And then sometimes we would voice call. And then I would go. And then I would like, she didn't ask for it, but I would just hype up her stream and just be like, "Hey guys, let's come on. We can get a hype train. Let's go." And then I just like get like a level 5 hype train for her for no reason. I was like, "Let's go." Yeah, I just do it because I felt like it. I was just like, "All right, come on, guys. Only level 4. Like, come on, guys." Can we get a level 5, please?
We get a level 5ers in the chat. I do the same thing though. Like I rarely, actually tomorrow I'm supposed to do like an Among Us collab on my stream, and I rarely ever do collabs on my stream because I would rather be on someone else's stream. Like I would rather be on someone else's stream and give them my 100% full attention. And so this is like a new territory for me after like 2.5 years of streaming. Like I'm super nervous about it because like I would rather bring my community over to somewhere else than streaming at the same time and splitting up the communities. Like I would just rather bring everybody over, you know?
Yeah. There needs to be more collaborate. I feel like some VTubers are very solo. They only like, I feel like they're very selective. I feel like you know, different reason, but like I feel like you should just want to hang out with other people and just, you know, do things and hang out and all that stuff. And I don't know, you know, maybe there should be like a giant Minecraft server, just put a bunch of VTubers and put them all together, see what happens.
I would honestly play Minecraft more. I honestly would. That would be great.
Someone tried to do that for the VR chat community, but it quickly devolved into a drama. But
yeah, I think that's how the bus thing is going, you know, like.
Yeah. So, but I felt like if you didn't take it serious and you're just goofing around in Minecraft, it could work out, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I have a whole bunch of collabs this week. Like, I literally have a collab every single day. Like, and because I don't care who it is, as long as like we're gonna hang out and have fun. Like, that's all I care about. And like, I don't care about streaming it either. Like, they're like, oh, like I have a collab at like 7:30 in the morning, I think.
Damn.
And I never get up that early. Like I get up at like 9, and I was just like, yeah, I'll get up for that. Like I'm obviously not gonna stream it, like, but I'll be there. So like, I don't know, I'll just do collabs whenever. I really enjoy just hanging out with people and talking to people. It makes me, especially during quarantine, because it kind of like, you know, I don't go outside anymore, so like I got all the time in the world.
But for like Rust, when you have like 100 big streamers in one lobby, I mean, it's too much meshing of different like, you know, some people are more trolly. There's like some try-hard sweaties, you know, or like people are like there just to kill each other, you know. Some people are just trying to role play. So you have too many different personality types meshing together. Like if it's just your core group of friends, it's fine. But when you add like the friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, you just, you know, and then you say the wrong thing, or someone's a little too sweaty and gets salty when you steal like their scrap or whatever. And I mean that's what ends up happening. It's when the pond is too big.
Yeah, and also like, you know, again, like we said earlier, like people just don't jive with some people, and that's okay.
True,
like that's 100% fine. But like when you put in 100 people together where you don't know if they're gonna jive or not, or like each other, like it just becomes this big old mess. It's just like not worth it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you just never know. I think the people who are doing it the best are everybody who has Callous Row set up. I think that's like they have rules, and like everything is like it's strictly role play, and like it's just like I don't know. I think that's if you're gonna do something role play, like there has to be like rules and like regulations.
Hey, that's what I'm part of.
Yeah, I love it. I love every time Callous Row happens every Friday. I have like 5 people up.
There you go. Heck yeah.
I love watching.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm like it's pretty stable. Like you know, everyone's on the same page. It's great. I love role playing. My what I do is kind of interesting because I play as the only like mechanic in the row. So I have the fastest car in the wasteland, though I haven't really used it, but very soon I should be.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So I get to do all these weird deals and all this stuff, and it's just interesting because like I can't really, you know, watch other people because it's metagaming, but I always hear stories like, oh yeah, someone almost died today. I'm like, what? I was at the brothel, dude. I was like dancing and stuff, dude, and people dying.
Yeah, there was like one part where like someone in the, I don't know, this was like a couple weeks ago, but there was like someone in the rich area, and they were like putting a hit on someone else, and it started getting intense, and I was like, what the F's happening? And it was like somebody in the wastelands or something. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is ridiculous. It's like, it's so funny where like people will go with, and it was for something dumb. It was for like, I don't know, they put a hit on the person for hitting on their babe or something. Like it was like something really stupid. Like it was like, oh, it was
that
great
sounds
though.
About right. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's like offline drama every once in a while, but like that seems more well put together, you know?
Yeah, it was. I've been in it since season 1. So Arcanum's well, he's a D&D warlord. His actual career job in real life is being a D&D master for like 15 years.
That's awesome.
So he's a very creative mind. So he like basically created the lore of Callous Row, and then I'm just a pawn, you know. I'm just one of the players, so I get to experience it and have fun and mess around, and it's great. I love going to it. My only complaint is that sometimes like my computer can barely handle it because there's like 40-50 people in each world. So my computer takes a dump and it's like 20 FPS. But I think the best part is if RP gets scuffed, we just like we know how to adjust. So like when someone's like full body stops working, we're like, oh, that person has bonitis, pretzelitis.
Yeah. I noticed that somebody like flew off in the distance, and they were just like, oh, sorry, they do that when they sneeze sometimes or something like that. Like it was something like really silly.
Yeah, exactly. We actually had a tryout for very recently, like last week. We had for extra. So if you want to be interested in playing it as an extra, you could if you want.
Oh, that'd be fun.
An extra is play as a guard, like a generic. You're not a main you're just like a person that's there, like a waiter, a guard. You follow around like a corporate person. You're a person that just dies, like, you know, not a, you know. You could be like you could be like a hostage or something.
Oh, a dog hostage. Stealing someone else's dog.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally rats and mice and cat people, so being a dog literally in the roleplay is not exactly you know, too far-fetched.
There's like a corporate rat, right? Like there's
yeah, that's Kraken's character, Richie or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah,
That's fun. I like that.
he's a rat.
Yeah, the reason why I know that is because Lyra is the one who made that model,
Yep.
and she's the one that made my 3D model. So.
Yeah. Plays a rat for Wodo, and then he has like every rat character in the roleplay is like related to him in some way, because like because rats have like thousands of kids or whatever, so he's just like, oh yeah, this is my my niece.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So Momo, who's a VTuber that's in the roleplay, plays as like a cafe restaurant owner, and then she's related to him, and then there's like a homeless whatever rat that's also related. I hate this other rat called Ricket or something like that, because I was doing some serious deals, and then he just like he overhears it, and I'm like what are you doing here? And I was like, this guy's gonna snitch. So I hate the other rat because he's gonna tell the other rats.
It's very rat-like for them to do.
Yeah, what a bunch of rats. They're gonna slip up one day,
Rat. See, if I was in the role play, I'm a dog. I'd be loyal. That's the whole point of being a dog.
Exactly. You'd be loyal. Maybe you work for me or something,
There you go.
I'm a mechanic. I need some extra help. Yeah.
I'll just lick up the oil off the ground and clean it all up. Do dog stuff.
Yeah. Maybe you sniff out some. There's no cops in the roleplay for a reason, because it makes it more interesting. So, I don't know, maybe you could be like an attack dog of some kind. There's a scrapyard.
Little scrap dog.
Yeah, a little scrap dog. And you're protecting some valuable scrap. And there is Doggo, who works for me, but he's not a dog. He's like I don't know, played by Gambit. I don't even know what he is. He's just a furry.
Another rat.
No, he's not a rat. He's a little. I don't know what it is. It's not some animal, and he just works for me. He's my mechanic.
Some animal.
I don't know, some furry thing. I don't know what it is. I never asked. I never bothered to. He's just like, that's my employee.
No, it's probably not. It's probably not nice to ask. Yo, what kind of animal are you?
Yeah.
Sound like weird.
I don't know. Never bothered. I could DM him. What's up, Pixel? But it's whatever. And then I have a taxi that works for me, Johnny the Taxi.
Oh.
He's not even. You when you think of a taxi, you probably think of like a four-wheel like vehicle. He's not. He's a bipedal like mech that's a taxi.
Oh.
So he walks around, and then think of like a mech that has like a pilot seat, but he's empty because he's a robot. So you just sit in the pilot seat, and he carries you where you need to go.
So you just sit inside him.
Yeah. He works for
Great.
me. Yep, I have my own taxi service. That's where I make my money. I'm a mechanic and a taxi owner.
Uber and mechanic.
Yeah, basically the only Uber in the whole roleplay. And in the roleplay, you can change the speed, so he actually runs the fastest in the whole RP.
Oh, damn.
Because he's a mech. But he has, like, every character has strengths and weaknesses. His biggest flaw is that he's a pacifist, so he can't be used for combat. He runs away.
Oh, that's a mood.
Yeah. So, because he's a big mech, so you could think he could just crush people, smash people. I'm like, oh, that'd be so useful. And then he's like, no, I'm not. I'm programmed to be pacifist. I'm like, god damn it. Whatever. So. They're both no, it's just me streaming. BuffPup's just chilling.
I'm just vibing.
Yeah, we have two angles. It's because I'm using magic.
Yeah, it's called VTuber Magic.
VTuber Magic. I inserted them into my studio.
They even gave me a Dr. 7. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Delicious. Stack it right on.
Yes. In fact, I'm not even in VR chat. I'm just that advanced.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Discord Magic. Yeah, absolutely. I actually had to buy Discord Nitro just to be able to stream this.
Oh my god.
Because if I didn't have not Nitro Classic, then when I did the interview of Joel, the quality is like 240p. It's like he's pixelated. He was like getting deleted.
Why don't you use like like I don't know. Do you have like friends that are partnered on Discord? Because then they have like the
Oh yeah, I could use their Discord. I didn't think about that. I'm not partnered on Discord. Damn it! If I was partnered on Discord, I could use their call. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like if you have a friend that has a server that's partnered, that server has all of that stuff. So like if you use that call room, then that server has.
Okay, well I want to get partnered. I don't want to like ask people like, hey, can I just use your thing every single day? They're gonna be like, you paying me, bro? What the heck, man? So I want to get my own. I did apply.
Yeah, I mean, I let some people use mine. Like I'm like, yeah, I'll just drag you into a private.
Damn.
So.
Maybe I'll think about it.
Cause I don't use it.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, big brain doggo over here.
I think I know how he did it. Yeah, I use Discord. Yeah, pretty rocket science there.
We're using Skype. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, MSN actually.
Oh. We're using Google Hangout.
No, we're using Zoom calls actually.
Oh my god, I have never have I ever used. Well, no, that's a lie. I have used Zoom once, but it was for like a panel, like that VTuber panel. But that was the only time I ever used it, and I hated it. It was awful.
Didn't it say like half an hour ago they're in an interview? Yeah, maybe. No, yeah, I never actually I feel bad for kids like going to school because they have to use Zoom, and like just so many like videos of like the teacher and then the kids are just like picking their nose and like watching like YouTube or something. Like these the kids of this generation are gonna be like way worse than, you know, less intelligent. They're gonna be like, do Fortnite, TikTok. Maybe the kids are watching my TikToks rather than going to school or listening to the teacher.
Right? Trouble.
Mm-hmm. I saw someone do a Zoom call and they used their VRChat avatar as like their. So there's just a bunch of humans and then just some random anime girl, and then the teacher was like, "What the heck?"
I would do that if it was an art class. I would totally do that. I would just come up in this. I'd be like, "Yo, what up, fam?"
They'd be like, "What's going on here?"
Yo, I'm just drawing. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Did you draw each of those like what do you call it, gestures or emojis or?
Yeah, I did. There's so many of them. There's like what else?
You even got animations. Like what?
Yeah, I got a cry. I got like a star. The ones that go up and down. Yeah, some of them are animated. Some of them are just.
How do you control it? Do you just use like a hotkey or?
Yeah, I have a Stream Deck, so I just.
Okay. Yes, I was told to get a Stream Deck, and I was like, oh man. That's expensive. Aren't they like $200 or something like that?
Depends on which one you get. I have two of them.
Oh my.
I have a large, and then I have, because I have a large for all like the scenes and stuff, and like the animation, and then I have the small one for all my expression.
Ah.
So.
Which one would you recommend? Smaller, large?
I mean, if you don't do a lot of stuff, like if you're just using for expressions, I used the small one for like 2 years. So
I had no problem. How much is on the small? 6, I think.
There is 30 buttons.
There's 30 buttons in the small?
Or yeah, because you can make 1, 2, 3. No, it's 15. And then you can 15. Make folders, and then you can so you can technically have as many as you want.
Oh my god.
It's just the base is 15, but then you can I said 30 because I have a folder when I clicked it. And I was counting it like an idiot.
Okay.
But
that's
yeah.
a lot. Maybe I should just get the small one, or I could just get a big and be like, I'll have it forever now. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I used the small one forever. The only reason why I got a big one was because I realized that I need to do my expressions quick. Like if I'm talking real fast and go like this and then like this and then like this and I just so I just didn't want to mess.
Yeah, for me, I'm struggling because it's all on the numpad, so I'm just like, oh yeah, 9 does this, 8 does this.
Yeah.
And then if I had a Stream Deck, I can actually see the expression, as a little,
yeah,
thumbnail.
I have a little picture.
Yeah. So it makes it super easy, right? Because I have to be like, 1 is heart, 2 is smirk or something. This is angry. This is crying. This is another. Yeah, I can move my eyebrows, but it also messes with my eyeballs. So That's kind of broken.
Yeah.
That's like cheerful. This is where I remove my glasses. Serious talk.
Oh.
And then
I can put glasses
winky.
on.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what kind I got here. Let's do this one. Good enough.
Cake boy. Wait, I know that name.
Yeah, they made all the items here for
Oh damn. See what the heck? 3D people can't accessorize unless I pay a lot of money.
See that?
And
I'm
just
so cool now.
What the? Okay, you're selling me on the 2D stuff. Okay, 3D, I have to be like, all right, that's gonna cost you $200 for these glasses, and then, you know, that's a blend shape, so that's like an R50.
No, you can literally look up a PNG image, and as long as it has a transparent background, you can just be like, okay, I'm putting it in. Like I've drawn stuff before, like let me see here. There's things where I've drawn specifically for my model. So like let's see. Oh, here we go.
Banana outfit.
Yeah, this will be perfect. Here you go. Like I drew like an eggplant.
Oh
and
my
I could
goodness.
like that. You know,
What do you use this for?
I don't know. I just drew it one time.
All right. Oh, it's transparent, the green part of it, because it's a green screen.
But yeah, I used it for like a subathon, I think, or whatever. I don't know. It was like an incentive or something. But like I've drawn stuff like this. I have like a BK crown right here. Like here, this one's perfect. So it's a Burger King crown, but it says BuffPup on it. So sometimes I'll just put this on my head.
Oh, nice.
Wear a crown, you know,
That's
with
nice.
my name on it. So why not? But yeah, you can like add whatever you want. I can go crazy. Put a couch behind me. You know, do whatever I want.
Damn. Is this the Discord format that Rebel talked about in the past? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I could change wherever I want. I could make your background where you're like Burger King, but it'd take me a little bit to do. I haven't set up, but I could. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just like 2D because it just seems more creative. And as an artist, I just like.
I think 2D is more memey, and you can do a lot more on the fly things. 3D is like you got to plan this out.
Yeah, definitely. Because like there was times where like I wanted to do something like so I have a lot of models like I have a model where it's called like angry or whatever, and it's just like angry eyebrows. Like my eyebrows are like this.
Yeah.
And it's like and it works out really good because it's just I just look so pissed off all the time. But like I wanted to do it for my 3D model, but you have to like go through like the whole like I don't know process of like asking the person who made your 3D model to like put it on and make a mesh and this and that. Where like I literally just made 2 lines, put on my face.
I gotcha.
So it's like I don't know. I feel like with 2D, it's you can just be really easy with it. You know.
Yeah, 3D like, you have to like actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, or I made like a collar. Look, it has a little bell and it like plays around and stuff. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that's awesome. That's adorable. I can't do any of that. I mean, I could technically switch outfits, but like I said, almost all of them I can't show because.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get more outfits that I can show, so I just I can't.
Have cool outfits.
Yeah, I just want to have more outfits.
Yeah.
Just chatting. Yeah, it's all about context. I mean, I've never seen anyone ever do it. But technically speaking, I wouldn't break the rules. So like the rules for just chatting, it's all about context. So for example, there's people under the just chatting section that are at the beach and they're wearing a swimsuit or a bikini, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's totally fine. Or even in people have stretched it to a pool, so you can just be like an indoor pool and just be in your bikini under the just chatting section. Mm-hmm. Now, if that rule applies to VTubing, couldn't you just be in like a virtual pool? Or a virtual like beach and then be in a beach outfit as a VTuber, 2D or 3D?
I've seen people do that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've seen people have like that person you mentioned earlier, Jakey. I think I've seen them in my recommended before doing that, or something.
Were they? Well, They do it on VRChat, which is like the exception to the rule. But if they were doing it under the just chatting,
just chatting.
yeah, I've done it before. I use Anime outfits in VRChat because it's a video game, so it's like hee. Right. But just chatting section, I don't think I've ever really seen a VTuber actually be in a swimsuit at the beach.
Yeah, I could see Melanie doing that. I could see her doing that.
Maybe. That's pushing the limits. We'll actually see if the Twitch is gonna be like, that's not allowed. But then it's gonna be like, well, people in the just chatting section do in real life, so what's the difference?
Well, and also her program's like not VR chat, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's her own Unity project.
Where would you put that as a category, right? Like it would have to go under just chatting.
Exactly.
So.
Well, the rules are just chatting is that you had to be talking to chat, which we are.
Easy.
So you could be playing Call of Duty and be under the just chatting section if you're just sitting in the menu, technically speaking.
Yeah,
like
I guess.
Starting to chat. You can just chatting is like every category. Like you'll see people who draw under the just chatting section. You see people body painting. You'll see people walking around. Some people are just sitting on front of their computer on the just chatting section. There's people driving to work on the just chatting section. Just chatting is like anything. As long as you're talking, it counts.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's why it's so oversaturated, because it's like people just chilling on game menus.
Yeah. Here's an interesting question that I've been asked before. How do you feel? Because right now on Twitch there's no VTuber tag. Would you like that, or why do you think there's not a VTuber tag?
I just don't think that they think it's popular enough to have one.
Really?
I wish there was, because remember categories? Do you remember those, or whatever they were called? Like do you remember those? What were they called? Groups or categories or whatever?
Grocer.
Groups.
Oh, groups.
Like, or categories. Like you would have like, so instead of tags that we have now, they had like categories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had a it was a characters category or something like that. And I used it all the time because I was just like, well, because this was before like VTuber thing became a thing. And so like I would use the characters tab all the time. And I thought that was really good because that was like a really good way for me to find other people doing it, because there wasn't a lot of people doing it. So I was just like, oh, well, this is great. And then they got rid of categories and they never put in like a character category. So I was kind of like upset. Like I kind of want a VTuber category. I think it would be nice. Because I every time I do a category or like the tags, I always put digital art, or if I'm doing the 3D one, I always put VR, because it's like I don't know what else to put there. So
yeah, I agree. I think it should be. They don't have to necessarily call it VTuber. It could just be called like virtual avatar, virtual character. That way it's more inclusive, because some people don't like to classify themselves as a VTuber. But if you put like virtual character, then that would encompass basically everything.
Yeah, you could literally just put virtual. Like, I don't know. I think it would be really good, because I think a lot of people ask for that. Like, there was like a whole like petition to do it, and like they even acknowledged it and were like, no, we're not doing it. Like, I don't know. It just like seems like they just don't care to, or they don't think it's big enough. But they also don't have like a disabilities tag and or a trans tag. So maybe we should get those first.
Whoa, that's actually true. What's up with that, huh?
I know. Well, I don't
know.
More rights on Twitch, you know.
Come on, Twitch. I just noticed that every time you talk, your GIF on your thing moves.
Oh wait, hold on, wait.
On your emoji, yeah, like when you just talk, like your Discord icon moved.
Oh yeah, it's like a nervous icon. Like it, like whenever I talk, it looks like I'm sweating.
Wait, what? I didn't know you could do that. What the heck?
Yeah. Isn't it great?
What? I knew there was GIFs on Discord, but I didn't know you could make it so like every time you talk, it moved.
Yeah, it has like a nervous expression every time I talk.
Show us? I would have to extend the screen into like the whatever. But every time she talked, I just thought it was like playing, and then I was just like, wait, is it moving when she talks?
No, it moves when I talk.
That's kind of interesting. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this year Twitch will smarten up and be like, yes, let's add that. Let's add those tags that people want for years, not just VTuber, the other ones.
I just think there's a lot of like, so like even in the categories tag, there was like, I don't know, I mean, there's LGBT and stuff, but like, I don't know, I feel like there was a lot more things when categories were there. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot more options.
Yes.
And now it just seems like when you go through the tags, it's like League of Legends, blah blah blah, League of Legends. They have like 5 different tags for League of Legends, and it's like, why the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like League of Legends Ari or whatever, and it's like, why do I need that? Like I don't need a tag for that. Like I don't know. It just seems like the tags are all over the place. So I feel like they should just replace those tags with other stuff that matter.
Yeah, more important things.
Yeah.
What you were saying? How do you feel about the PogChamp email getting replaced every 24 hours?
I like it. I don't think it's bad. I'm really upset that it became a way for people to get harassed. I'm really upset about it because the whole point is not to replace the Pog emo. The point is to make it a fun thing until they find a replacement, right? Like none of these people are going to be the replacement. That's not the point. The point is to make it fun until they find a replacement. So it makes me sad to see people taking a fun thing and just being assholes about it, and I just hate it. It just makes me upset. Like, but I'm glad they got rid of it initially because I think that was a good move. I just think that it's like one of those things where it's like you can't have fun on the internet, but it's like just let people have fun. Like who cares? Like let the Pog thing change every once in a while and make it different.
Absolutely. That's why. Yeah, they'll find somebody eventually to replace it and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. I mean, I don't think people also don't think about this as well. Like they're not gonna make a random person the Pog thing because they would have to get royalties and they would have to license them under Twitch and use their image and likeness and whatever. Like there's a lot of there's like a lot of corporate stuff in the back that they would have to do. So like this is just for fun. Like this is just, it's not going to be like the Pog until they find somebody who is willing to do all the corporate stuff in the back. Like that's just how it is. This is just for fun. So the fact that people don't want to have fun is just, I think it's poopy. I think people are just ruining it.
What if you became a global email, not for just PogChamp? I'm talking about just in general.
I don't know. It's funny. I actually submitted a Pog for. I did a face like this, like.
Yeah.
And it was for the Pog thing. Mm-hmm. And then when I saw people getting harassed, I just deleted it. I was just like, I don't want part of that. Like, because I know for a fact that people would definitely come over to my stream and be like, this is effing cringe and what the hell is this?
What is this creature on my screen?
People aren't gonna get it. They're gonna be like, what is this dumbass thing on my dumbass TV on my dumbass monitor? Like they're just, I don't know, they're just not gonna get it because like, I don't know, people are just not open-minded, so they're just not gonna understand. So
yeah.
I don't know. If I was a mascot for like Twitch or something, I think that would be cool because
you could be. You could become the Twitch ambassador.
Oh.
That's what the bartender is. He's a Twitch ambassador.
Oh, is he really? I didn't know that.
It says in his Twitter bio, so hopefully.
Oh, see, I've never, I don't know, like I said, I've only seen like a video of them.
Oh.
Maybe I should check them out.
I know another Twitch ambassador by name Annie.
Oh.
Yes. I guess I know 2 Twitch ambassadors now. They told me like when you become you have to like go to the headquarters of Twitch and you have to be interviewed and stuff. And basically you're representing Twitch. So yeah. But I thought you had to be like PG, but like some of them were like, talking about mature things, and I'm like, oh, I guess you can be not PG.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, I don't know. I mean, like, we're all adults, right? I would hope, like, most of us, especially if you're working for a company, like, of course, people are gonna joke around about stuff, especially if you're over 18, like, it just happens naturally, Yeah,
there's some people that stream on Twitch at, like, 10. I don't know how that happens, but it does.
I know. Isn't the youngest age, like, 13 that you can stream or something?
Yeah, well, it's 13 you have to be for every website to own a email, so it's usually 13. But yeah, it's just I just find it weird how like you watch someone who's like some kid playing whatever, and then people are like, oh, you're effing this. I'm like, well, this kid's like 13. He reads that.
I know. I feel like it's so weird because like sometimes like because like my stream's an 18+ stream just because I'm an adult and like sometimes I'll swear, sometimes I'll talk about poop and like just weird. Yeah, like yeah, exactly, or like just weird stuff.
Yeah.
And like sometimes people will come in because they see a funny cartoon character and they're like, "Oh my god, blah 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 blah, and they obviously seem underage. And so like I'll talk about something and they'll be like, don't talk about that, my mom's watching. And I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't be here because it's an 18 plus effing stream. You know, like I find that so weird when that happens, because it's like, wow, I can't believe kids are like on the platform. Like I just find it so weird.
Yeah, I also put myself as mature, but I did that like when I first started streaming.
Same.
I was like, I can't control. You know, I can't be like, oh gosh darn it, man. Oh gee whiz. And also playing VR chat where everyone's like half naked anyway. So like,
Yeah.
someone once told me like, I think it's actually almost impossible to be a PG VR chat streamer unless you were only in your own world, like you never left and played
By yourself.
Yeah, if you played VR chat as like a single player game, then maybe you could.
Yeah. I literally, so like when I first started streaming, I went to Twitchcon 2017, I think.
Yeah.
And I was only streaming for like 2 months. So I was like asking a whole bunch of friends that I had that were like partnered, and I was like, oh, like how should I go about streaming? Because I have like no idea, like I don't know what I'm doing. And they always would tell me like, oh, be front page accessible, which means like don't swear a lot and just be like kind of family friendly. So like for the longest time, I didn't swear at all. Like I would just say heckin' and frickin' and fudge and whatever. And just recently this year or 2020, I did a subathon and I did a quote unquote swearing stream where I just swore the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the stream, I was like, this is a momentum to continue to be able to swear on my stream. And I just swore ever since, because I was so sick of not swearing on an 18 plus stream. Like my stream is always 18 plus, but sometimes I just wanted to say shit. You know?
Well, I feel like to apply to get on front page, you can still apply, just that you would just for that singular stream be more PG and be like, oh man, oh what the flip, dude.
Yeah, but like if you swear all the time, you're not used to doing that, right? So I made myself
it's sort of
to like not swearing.
Yeah, it comes naturally.
Yeah. So it's a lot of times on stream, I still don't swear a lot. Like I don't hold myself back anymore. I'll just, if I say something, I'll say it. But
yeah, I gotcha. I used to be the same way when I first did YouTube. I'd be like, oh, what the flip, man?
Yeah.
But the problem was that I was playing online games, so everyone else was swearing but me. I was like, yeah, what the flip, man? And they're like, shut up, shut the. I'm like,
shut the hell up, idiot.
Yeah, shut up, idiot. What do you go to school? You go to church or something? Huh? Where you from?
Go to church?
Huh?
Go to Sunday school.
Go to Sunday school, huh? Yeah, what the flip, man?
So that's what I did with streaming for like a long time. And then I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm done.
OBS crashes. Immediately just start cussing when you're a PG streamer. Fuck this.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll start wrapping up here though, because it's been 2.5 hours. Started
Hell
at
yeah.
8, right? Yeah, 2.5.
My goodness.
No, 3.
3.5 hours.
3.5. Sorry, my brain.
My brain. So what happens when you start you get a goopy goppy brain.
Yeah,
you know how when you play video games and you have like the goopy goblin brain?
Yeah, melting.
Yeah, it's like you can't.
So any last minute question to Chad or BuffPup or anybody? The floor is open.
The entire
floor.
It's all shiny, clean. We licked it clean. It's all ready.
Absolutely.
You can just sprawl out.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Should I check this TikTok I updated? Do you think it'll get like 10 million views if I checked it right now?
Wait, how much did it have before? Do you remember?
500. I posted it today.
I'm gonna say it has 800. That's what I'm gonna say. That's my guess.
800?
Yeah.
Well, let's refresh and see what happens. It has 7,000, and I gained 400 followers. So.
Oh my god, that was a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
whenever I upload to TikTok, it's like a slow burn, right? Like it's like a day or two, and then it starts getting up to like thousands-ish area. But so I was just like, oh, it's gotta be like a slow burn if you just. But damn, just going on TikTok. Look at you, famous already.
Yeah, but that's not something you can really just. Hey guys, you got 1 million followers in TikTok. They're gonna be like, okay. Weirdo.
Okay, that's like 10 people.
Yeah, it's like wow.
Wow, a whole 100 people. I know it's so oversaturated, but it's fun. It inflates my ego for sure. Makes me feel good.
Some people said the numbers are fake, so it inflates your ego. Your DMs are blocked. Yeah, on Twitter or on Twitch they are.
Yeah, if I ever feel really crappy about my posts on Twitter, I'll just go to TikTok and be like, wow, that's good.
I had someone do a duet with one of my MMD videos where it's me doing the hip sway, and then the duet is like them with like just a JPEG saying wow. I was like, what is this? I was like, all right, dude, thanks for the duet, man. Thanks.
That's so good.
Yeah. There's like, wow. I'm just like, yes. You deleted the only non-dancing video? Yeah, I did delete some TikToks. I only had like 5 views on them because I want all my TikToks to be good. All right, you want to have all bangers, 10 out of 10s. All right, you can't have one TikTok that's just dragging you down. You know?
Yeah, can't have it.
Yeah.
No profit.
Yeah, profit. Yeah. The profits are really. Yeah, absolutely. Perfectionist? No, it's just that like I felt like some of them weren't related to each other, so I made sure every single one is a dancing. I felt like if I just had a TikTok or just something random, it'd just be like, what the heck is this, dude?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back and forth. Like I'm trying to do like my 2D model and then my 3D model and then my 2D model. Like I'm trying to go back and forth between them.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Give it some
so I guess if you have anything that last to say, BuffPup, this is your opportunity to be like, hey, I'm BuffPup. Oh, well, I mean, technically your links are down below.
Yeah.
They're right there.
It's always BuffPup.
Yeah.
I'm a pup who is buff, and this is the internet. Welcome on in.
Absolutely.
Also, wear a mask, wash your hands,
Absolutely.
quarantine, and order out. You deserve it. That's all I have to say.
Your domain name is available? What, that one Rebel? Really? On TikTok? Because I tried to have the name That One Rebel and someone yoinked it before I could.
I know, I went on there, I was like, I'm gonna put BuffPup. Flipping whoever took BuffPup.
Yeah, so that's why mine's like Rebel VR. It is like, what?
Mine's it's same thing with Twitter. See everything on my thing, Twitch is BuffPup.
Oh,
YouTube
the .com. Oh, they're talking about the .com. That one Rebel.com. And I'm like,
nah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But like, look at my Twitter. My Twitter is BuffPup, and then there's a flipping underscore.
Yeah, there's someone has the name Rebel, but it's not even an organization. It's just some random person. I can't even DM because they turned it off, and they haven't DM'd in, like, they haven't made a tweet in years.
I'm so angry at mine because mine is literally a bot. It's a bot, and I mentioned it to Twitter multiple times, and I'm like, hey, this is a bot. You should probably get rid of it. Hey, it's a bot, and whatever. And they yelled at me because they were like, you can't report on someone else's account on being a bot or whatever. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I just want the name. I'm like, just no one's used it since 2009. Just get rid of it, please. I want it so bad.
I can. It's $8 a year. I'll think about it, man. Do you think there is any future in streaming on the Epic Game Store like Valve is trying to do?
Ew, they're trying to do that? Gross.
Any future in stream? Oh, sorry. Yeah, streaming on Epic Game Store? Because there is streaming on Steam, but I don't know anyone who streams on Steam. Let's be real here.
I know.
Partnered on Twitch. So I don't know. I mean, I don't see it. Like, it sounds like another Mixer situation. You know, it just sounds like something's gonna happen and then die off in a year or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of kids. It's like it's gonna be like the kid streaming app.
Probably.
You know.
You own Zentreas.com? Are you telling me you're gonna hold my name hostage too? You admitting to that, Mumbles?
They're holding it for you. Don't be so hostile.
Okay,
just in case
they're
you want
holding
it.
it for me, sure. All right. I don't know.
I
I think some people use .coms. Like I think there's streamers. You can set it up so like if you put like your name, it's like it like imports its own like Twitch or something.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of people do that. Like there's someone that has just imgay.com and then just goes to their Twitch.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
You should go to malding.com right now. Trust me. It's
Who?
sick. Malding, like balding and malding. So it's MALDING.com. Malding.com.
Ew, I hate this. What is this? Ew, who is this?
This is Nags21. He bought malding.com for $3,000.
$3,000 revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole YouTube video about it. Ew, I hate the background photo. It's so gross.
Yeah, malding.com. He bought it for $3,000.
I have exciting news.
Yes.
A skeb just got approved for me.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Exciting.
Heck yeah.
All right, my exciting news is over. That's it.
Nice.
Have you bought a scab?
A scab?
Skeb.
A skeb?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Explain it to me.
Oh my god. Chat, can you believe this? Can you believe this boomer? No, I'm kidding.
No, what do you mean? I totally know what it is. Just explain it for the audience, obviously.
Scab is like, so it's a website where you can hire Japanese Twitter artists to do artwork for you. And since it's all through Japanese currency, it's a lot cheaper than American currency. Or
Oh, yes. Wait, so you mean like Sketch Mob?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but it translates. So the cool thing about it is that it actually translates all the Japanese to the person who is getting the commission. So you don't have to do any translation or anything. You just put it in and you say, hey, I would like this. And it translates it all for them. And they have like the highest quality translator or something on it. And it's like really
could you link me to this? I'll look, I'll examine, and maybe I'll hire someone to make me a proper Twitter banner.
Yeah, there's really good stuff.
Oh yeah, really good stuff. I'll flex my American dollars as a Canadian.
Yeah, I bought like a really good like full illustration photo for heckin' $90.
What?
$9. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
What the heck? Yeah, I'm down. Wait, maybe I should just hire them to make character sheets for me. I mean, technically the person I'm hiring is from Asia somewhere, so.
It's really addictive. You should be really careful.
Yeah, I see $500, $1 million, and you just, my entire Twitch paycheck.
Yeah, I literally ordered like 4 in one night, and I was like, oops.
Whoops.
Because you just look through it, and you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love that. That's cute. And then you just click on it and just put one in.
Draw
so
this. Like, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of addictive. But
right, well,
a lot of VTubers do it, and a lot of VTubers get popular from showing off their cool art. So,
that
and also,
is true.
If you also, fun fact, I don't know if Canada's the same way, but if you buy artwork and you're self-employed, you can take it off as an advertising spend.
Yes. As someone who actually is in college for this, it's called a business expense or an advertising expense. It's a tax write-off, so you're absolutely right. So when I buy computer parts, or when I bought my yoga ball for $24.99 on Amazon and I use it every day at a stream, technically speaking, that is a tax write-off because I'm using it.
So if you ever do like self-employment and stuff and you want to buy yourself a whole bunch of art, good advertising tax off.
Yeah, I mean, like every time I get a new model, it's a write-off. So
yeah.
That's what I usually use it for. Or I'll be upgrading my computer this year, so that'd be a tax write-off.
I know. I got a new Secret Labs chair, like a really nice chair.
I got one.
And I bought it for myself because I was just like, I'm just gonna treat myself, and then I was like, LOL, I can take it off my taxes.
Which one did you get? Did you get the Omega, the Titan?
I got the Titan felt. Like the Titan felt one, and it's the cookies and cream one, so it's like the grayish tan one. Ooh. It's really cute.
I have the Mega one. I think I should have gotten Titan because I'm a bit taller, but hey, it's whatever.
See, I'm 5'3", so I'm supposed to get the Omega one, but I wanted the Titan one because I like to sit cross-legged. So I have all this.
It's much wider, yeah.
Cross-legged. It's really nice. And also you can adjust the back support, which I really wanted. There's like a little.
Yeah, there's a not. Yeah, I saw that on the reviews. Because what they have for the Omega is just a cushion, while on the Titan it's the thing you screw.
Yeah, I had my last chair had the cushion. I didn't like it, so I got this one.
I'm fine with the cushion. My first chair I had before was a DX Racer drifting series for 5 years.
Oh.
It was falling
How was
apart. It was pretty good, but I think this one's a lot better. Just the Speaker Labs have way more options, like tilting, everything. It's a lot more comfortable.
Oh yeah, I can lean back so far.
Yeah. This one is a lot better. Totally want to get sponsored, Speaker Labs. Winky face.
Winky face. Sponsor Rebel. Winky face.
Where's my winky face? Yeah, there
also
it is.
make a model in VR chat of your Secret Labs chair to sit in it behind the table.
Oh yeah. I'll make a Secret Labs chair. Yeah, replace this chair behind me with the Secret Labs.
Yeah.
Please.
That would be a really good sponsor. That would be like super good because then you would have it in your studio.
Yeah, I think I'm wondering if do any VTubers do sponsorships like that? They'll just be like wearing like.
Yeah, Girl DM does like HelloFresh and stuff like that. Like she does HelloFresh and like some other things that she has on her character and stuff. Like a little HelloFresh logo.
You get sponsored by Monster, you just start your character just starts drinking Monster cans.
I would okay, this is what I would do. If I got sponsored by like Red Bull or something, I would literally make an animation where you can have me drink Red Bull and then I sprout wings for like 5 minutes.
Whoa. Yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Big brain plays. Sponsor me. # I love Red Bull. I am.
Damn.
See? Look at that.
All right. Well, you gave me lots of ideas. I appreciate everything today, BuffPup. I think you might be officially the longest interview. Maybe I have to check.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, you did it.
Damn.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me. It was really fun. We'll have to hang out VR soon, hopefully.
Absolutely. Or unless you want to do some other non-VR chat things.
Yeah, I'm always fine with that too. I'm down to do whatever.
Yeah. I
love vibing. It's really fun.
All right. Take care. I'll see you later. BuffPup, everyone. Give her some love. Go follow her on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Go follow her on TikTok. Pump up those numbers.
Give out my TikTok. Yo, what up? Bump up my TikTok to 1 million followers, please. Thank you.
All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Let me switch back here. Did you guys like that interview? That was fun. That was great. 3.5 hours. Yeah, so also drove the brief time at hanging out with you on your VR chat on the weekend, by the way. Buff? Oh, yeah. So Grandmaster. That was great. Do you like this format better, or did you like it when I had like the small and the big screen? Because I had to keep switching back and forth. I think I like it where like both people are the same size, because then it doesn't feel like one's inferior to the other. Because I had the other setup of Joel, where it's like big and small. I feel like I like this one, which is both people are the same size, both Twitter and everything is on there, and then I think the split's better personally.